Alright, I'm about ready to get going. So give me just 1 second to launch the game real quick. Hey Logan, insert opening chest theme. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Shall we? Yeah, what's up, you guys? I hope you're all doing alright. Nice to see you all as usual. Stormy, Exia, Logan, Mina. Oh, real quick, let me do this real quick, just to make sure everything goes well. Okay. Had a busier day with work than usual, but you're alright. Yeah, you told me you wanted some kind of a rest time. Did something happen? Last time we finished the intermission chapter, so this time we're going straight back to main story, and I have no idea what to expect with anything. I will tell you, I do expect a lot of side quests. Because it's Azure, of course there's going to be side quests. But aside from that, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
なるほど。なかなか順調のようですね。
Oh! We're back here?
ああ、こちらの準備も9割方目処がついた。今回のオーダーにはなんとか間に合わせられるだろう。
お疲れ様です、博士。カンパネルラ、レギオンたちの動きは？
ちょっと前にブルブランが遊んでいたみたいだけど、もう手は引いたみたいだね。レンはリベールに去ってから戻ってくる気配はなさそうだ。
Yeah, I know. Suddenly, a lot of major plot.
そして彼女については、まあ様子見でいいんじゃない？
Is he talking about Luciola? He has to be talking about Luciola.
式紙は貸してくれたけど、
ああ、
今
he
のと
is.
ころ介入するつもりは一切ないみたいだし。
Yeah.
わかりました。マイスターと同様、彼らの意志に任せてください。
しかし、レギオンには全ての行動の自由を与えるか。あの方の決めたこととはいえ、いささか理不尽な掟だね。
すべてはマスターのおぼし飯。是非を問う必要はありません。それよりいらっしゃったようですね。
おや、来たかね。
時間通りだね。
Hello, Arian Road.
お待たせしました。
That's her voice? Somehow I expected her to sound a lot deeper and more threatening.
もう始めているようですね。
She sounds almost playful. In the I'm about to kill you kind of sense, but still in a sort of playful sense.
いえ、始めたばかりです。例の件についてはもうよろしいのですか？
ええ。あとは破壊殿に全てお任せしてきました。
Oathbreaker?
それでクロスベルでしたね。
She's talking about something to do with, like, I already know, because I recently played Chapter 5 of Cold Steel, that she was the one to save Reen's group from the Nosferatu that nearly killed them. She was the one that saved them when they were trapped in Lohengrin Castle. Why she did that, I have no idea. But she did, and I feel like that's what she's talking about here. I don't know about quite that evil, but I expect her to sound a lot more threatening, because she's probably arguably the strongest character in this universe, so.
かの地に赴くのは私もいささか久しぶりです。
あまりの変わりように目を丸くするんじゃない？
Well, of course you can't tell me anything, Emma. That would be spoilers. Just leave me to my theories and ideas for the time being. I'll find out when the game tells me.
現代の動力文明では最先端の大都市だろうしね。
私も完成前にもう一度顔を出してみるつもりだよ。
They wanted to give Azure fans something to relate to. So you know what she's talking about. But I probably won't know for the rest of this game.
どうだね。せっかくだから現地で落ち合うとしようか。
ええ、依存はありません。
ではお二方、以後は一切をお任せします。
You want me to hydrate already? Alright, well, just so you know, I literally just ate. My dad went out for some Whataburger, so I just had some food. In fact, I still have my Sprite with me. There you go. You knew it? What'd you know? Or if it's spoilers, don't tell me.
減塩計画、あの方の最終計画のためには欠かせないステップです。
I still don't know what the Phantasmal Blaze plan involves. Even after playing Cold Steel 2, I still don't understand it. It involved a fight between Reen and Crow. For whatever reason, Vita only cared about that. And then this Azure tree is also involved, and I don't know anything about it. It's a burger place.
第一段階としての仕掛け、よろしくお願いしますよ。
了解だ。
すべてはマスターのために。
Yeah, it's one of the most popular burger places in Texas. The referendum on Crossbell's potential independence, as proposed by Mayor Croyce, was drawing nearer. The pressure from the Imperial and Republican governments was mounting by the day, but so too was the citizens' fervor. Yeehaw State. We haven't actually been like that since like the 50s or the 30s, I forget. But it is something Texas markets itself as, so I'm not blaming you. Combined with the excitement generated from ArcNCL's encore performance, emotions in the city were hitting a fever pitch. Meanwhile, a new concern was beginning to emerge from the shadows.
Eh, その通りよ。単なる魔獣とは言い難い大型で不可思議なモンスター。そんな存在がクロスベル各地で発見されるようになっているわ。私らが見たやつだ。
So cryptids are suddenly appearing all over Crossbell, huh? Interesting. They didn't start appearing all over Erebonia until Cold Steel 2. Which, to be fair, that happens after these events in Crossbell chronologically. Does that mean cryptids originally came about in the world because of something that happens in Azure? Also, In-N-Out is awful. Deadass awful. I had it once when I went to Dallas for a road trip with some friends. Awful. Actually. I will never get why people like that. Their fries were probably the worst I've ever had out of any place. Ugh. Never going back. You in Mexico have outside door burgers that are made with tacos? Honestly, we have a Mexican joint near here where I live that's only like 10 minutes away. And their food is genuinely some of the best. Like, I can tell they make it fresh. Like, they grill their burgers fresh. They make genuine fries with, like, minimal oil and minimal artificial flavoring. Like, they don't taste like paper thin or like kind of balloony. They taste like genuine potato fries. They're really good. It's probably not authentic Mexican, but honestly, I would believe you if you said it was, because they serve a bunch of other Mexican stuff. My dad loves their flautas. It's honestly homemade and organic, like on the spot, is probably the best way to do food. It's a shame most people don't take that from, like honestly, most other places could take a book out of Mexican culture. If you ask, or take a page out of the Mexican culture's book, if you ask me. But that's In-N-Out fries, pretty meh. Unless you do either well-done fries or animal style. Seeing as how you lived in the same town as the first In-N-Out, you have to defend it. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine if you like it. I'm just saying, deadass In-N-Out is probably the worst place I've ever eaten at. Like, as far as fast food restaurants go, I don't see the appeal.
結局とどめを刺す前に逃がしてしまったけど
Also, I'm eating some Lifesaver gummy candies. These things are phenomenal, but you don't want to have too many of them on the same day. They will fuck you up if you do. Too much candy is bad for you.
こんな魔獣が
そういった情報は流れてはいましたが
それだけじゃない。他のタイプも確認されている。
これは
急降山に現れた。
おいおい、また出たのかよ。
先日同じタイプのものが北の山岳地帯に出現しやがってな。そちらのスコットたちにすでに退治されている。
そうだったんですか。
もしかしてお二人で退治なさったんですか？
No, cookies and Pepsi do not count as candies.
ああ、不意をついてなんとか倒すことができたよ。
That said, if you have too much cookies and Pepsi, that's still bad for you, so don't do that.
これも君たちの方から情報が回っていたおかげだな。
ただどうにも妙な手応えだな。アーツの効き方が異なる上に光るようにして消えてしまった。
やはり
俺たちが戦った時と全く同じみてえだな。
しかし山岳地帯ということは今度は屋外に現れたんだね。
ええ。これまでにも塔や総員など異常な場所は確認されているわ。どうやら何らかの理由で場の歪みが発生していると推測されているのだけど、でもこれらの幻獣は山岳地帯や故障地帯などにも出現しているの。ひょっとしたら場の歪みがそうした屋外にも現れているのかもしれない。
そんなゾッとしない話だな。では私たちをここに呼んだ理由というのは？
ああ、これらの幻獣への対応をギルドと特務支援課の双方に頼みたくてな。独立提唱がなされて以来、ベルガード、タングラム両門でやや緊張状態が続いている。せめて住民投票が終わるまではそちらに集中しておきたいんだ。
わかりました。引き受けさせていただきます。
分担に関してはこちらに任せてもらっても？
ええ、データはお渡しするからそちらにお任せするわ。それとできれば原因の特定も頼みたいの。
原因？なぜそうした幻獣がいきなり現れたかですか？
ええ、魔獣の発生は昔から一定のサイクルで起きているけど、この幻獣に関してはそこから外れた 異常事態と言っても過言ではないでしょ
間違いなく何か原因があるはずだ。場の歪みを発生させて常識外れの大型魔獣が現れるだけの原因がな。
なるほど、確かにな。
ギルドの名にかけて必ずや突き止めてみせよう。
しかしあんたたちとこんな形で共闘するとはね。
最初の頃からすると想像もつかんな。
ま、こっちもそれなりに成長してるってことだろう。いや実際大したもんだよ。もし警察をクビになったらいつでも歓迎させてもらうぜ。
そうそう、特にティオちゃんなんかギルド向きだと思うのよね。そう言われましてもお言葉だけいただいておきます。でも厳重ですか。確かに気になりますね。
ああ、とりあえず手分けすることにしよう。警備隊から回ってきたのは全部で5件。
Uh-oh.
君たちにはそのうち2件を受け持ってもらいたい。
へえ、随分と気前がいいじゃないか。いいんですか、そちらの分担が多くても。ただでさえアリウスさんが今は動けない状況なのに。
だからこそさ、彼が動けない分あんたたちにも必ずしわ寄せが来るはずだよ。
元より魔獣退治は私たちのお箱。お互い他の仕事もあるし効率的に分担すべきでしょ。助かります。なんだか申し訳ないですね。
何、お互い様さ。それに君たちの方には結社の問題もあるからな。
はい。
ったく、その問題もあるんだよな。
結社ウロボロス、なんでも遊撃士協会といろいろと因縁があるとか。ええ、リベールの異変でもエステルちゃんたちをはじめとする遊撃士が乗り合ったし、それ以外にも各地の事件で幾度となくぶつかっているわね。
帝国のギルドが一時壊滅状態に陥ったのも奴らの仕業だと言われている。もっともその後の衰退の原因は帝国軍の圧力によるものだがな。
そうなんですか。
しかし聞けば聞くほど捉えどころのねえ連中だぜ。いずれにせよギルドの方でも未だ実態がつかめていない連中だ。何が目的かわからないがくれぐれも気をつけるといい。
困ったことがあったら遠慮なく連絡してきなよ。正直連中に関してはこっちも人事じゃないんだし。
わかりました。
何かあれば遠慮なく頼らせていただきます。
Chapter 3 Budding Turmoil. They really had to give me this while I was eating a candy, didn't they? That's why I haven't been talking, because I'm eating candy right now. Let me finish this real quick and then I'll read this. Also, thank you, Spids, and hi, Pick. Okay, I'm ready. Cryptid Survey Report. Outline. Mysterious monster, henceforth referred to as cryptids, sightings have been recently confirmed. The CGF is currently working to decipher the situation. Little is known about these cryptids aside from the simple fact that they exist. Excuse me. Thus, countermeasures have yet to be developed. All that is known about the confirmed cryptids is listed on the following pages. Case A, St. Ursula Road. Location, St. Ursula Road, through a small cave on a sandbar. Visual profile has several tortoise-like characteristics. Scouting report, sighted by a guardsman on patrol. The creature did not move at all while being observed, so it was left alone for the time being. The cryptid may be dangerous if approached directly. Case B, East Crossbell Highway. Location, East Crossbell Highway, the vicinity of the boathouse. Visual profile, a plant-like creature with a large mouth. Scouting report, sighted by a resident of the nearby boat shed. The report has yet to be verified by the CGF. Like the cryptid in Case A, it does not move. Furthermore, it may also be dangerous if confronted.
ウルスラ街道の中洲と東クロスペル街道の外れか。どちらも最近あまり立ち寄ってなかったな。
急鉱山に現れたのほどでかくはねえみたいだが、万全の準備はしといた方が良さそうだぜ。
それと原因の特定ですか。
時、空、幻の上位3属性が働いているという報告もあるみたいだし、
上位属性の働きに関しては私が感知できると思います。ただ原因となるとちょっと難しいかもしれません。
確かに塔や総員についても原因は分かってないみたいだし。そういえば古戦場にある太陽の砦もそうなんだっけ。ああ、俺たちが乗り込んだ時は確かに。
事件が解決した後は何の異常も起きていないらしいの。総員にあったような金が原因でもなさそうだし。
そうなると本当に原因は特定が難しそうですね。
I hope Azure informs me a little bit more about the source of these distortions. Because, come to think of it, I don't believe Cold Steel ever actually told me much of anything about the cryptids. We just had to hunt them, and whenever we beat them, we got a lost art quartz as a reward. Other than that, I don't believe we were ever told much about them. Not where they came from, not why they were doing what they were doing, just that they were there and we had to kill them. And they were very hard to until I overgrinded, you know? I would hope Azure explains a few things about it. And it would make sense why Cold Steel 2 wouldn't, because, you know, barrier. They're not that OP? Okay, thank God, because my standards was actually Cold Steel 2 levels broken. So that's good to know.
そうだな。よし、支援要請をチェックしてから出発するとしようか。
Alright. Fuck. Deserted mine monster extermination. A megalo bat has been sighted in the deserted mine. Chief Tolta, another missing person. Oh, a suspicious person investigation. My son seems to be up to something recently and hasn't said a thing to me about it. A few days ago, a suspicious man visited Amorica. I suspect he may be related to my son's schemes. Investigate the matter for me, please. Okay, so Maze Mountain. Pursuing the counterfeit dealer. We could use you at the Crossbell Station ASAP. Help me catch a counterfeit dealer. Oh, not this again! Have I beaten the prologue yet? Yes, Juan. We're in chapter 3. I'm pretty sure we've beaten the prologue by this point. God damn it. Gourmet article cooperation. The Crossbell News Service is planning on writing the Gourmand's Guide to Crossbell. The article will detail various restaurants around the state. We could use some assistance putting it together and would appreciate your help if you have time. Okay. So 4 quests. Didn't pose much of a challenge. Obviously, the higher level you are, the better you can take on a crypt. You can tackle the crypt, for sure. Well, yes, I know. I wanted to go feed Kope before you said anything, because I want you to know I'm not gonna forget to feed the damn cat. You've said it a billion times by now. And then go talk to Kia. Okay, that's new. I'll do that. There are more requests than usual. There's only one more than normal, Lloyd. It was at this point you stopped doing quests aside from those that piqued your interest. I mean, I'm still gonna do all of them because I want the DP. The rewards you get for DP are busted. That's how you get the gladiator belts, I'm pretty sure. And Lloyd needs that. Like, needs that.
そうね。今日は課長が病院にお見舞いに行っているみたいだけど、私たちも近いうちに顔を出した方が良さそうね。
Oh, is Shizuku having her operation today? That's why Arios isn't with them. I mean, that's perfectly fair. Be with your daughter, man. Hydrate again already? Alright, sure. I have like 9 bottles of water in my room right now, so, yeah. Gotcha, Mina. Oh, that reminds me. Remember the last stream how I was having that hourly habit to get up and stretch so my legs would not kill me at the end of the stream? Yeah, remind me about that. Every hour that goes by that I stream, remind me to get up and stretch. Be it with points or just checking the bot uptime, because I'm going to try to make that a good habit. Just so my legs don't hate me after this. Yeah, we're only at 30 minutes. Yeah, we got time till that, but yeah. So in 30 minutes, so at like 9:05. There's the hydrate, by the way. But it's 8. Picaro is in a different time zone.
だな。キーボーは昨日行ったらしいし、結構落ち込んでたよな。
はい。ちょっと心配です。車を使えば病院まではそんなにかかりませんし。
You want me to compliment come? Juan, that's not how that works. You're supposed to tell me what character to compliment when you do that. Picaro is in California, I'm in Texas, so the time zones are different. My room is transforming into Lake Hylia? No worries. I usually keep a case of them, but I went downstairs because my mom went grocery shopping the other day and she bought us several. So I was like, okay, well I don't have any water bottles in my room, let me just go steal a bunch and bring them up here so I don't have to go downstairs every time I want water. Common sense. Compliment Wazi? Oh my lord, I love Wazi. You don't even have to pay me points to do that. I genuinely love Wazi. He was a very cool character in the first game, and now he's even better because he's permanently playable, and I'm so fucking happy about that. Like, they didn't even nerf his speedcraft, or, well, I guess they did. It went from 50% to 30, but just use it twice and you get the same effect anyway, and you're gonna use it twice. Genuinely, I love Wazi so much. He's a fun character, both in and out of gameplay, in story. He was definitely my favorite NPC. Noel would be number 2 behind him. I don't know, I love everything about Wazi. Genuinely, I don't even have to make anything up. That's just genuinely how I feel. I love the dude. Compliment Elliewood? Elliewood has phenomenal taste in friends. He's also good at horseback riding. I think he wins the war, right? I think he wins. Yeah, compliment my viewers. You guys aren't characters. You guys are not fictional characters. You exist. There's your compliment. Wazi has green hair. What are you talking about?
時間があったらお見舞いに行きましょう。
ああ、そうするか。しかし目の回復手術か。やっぱりまだまだ難しい領域みたいだね。そうだな。
今回の手術も決して失敗というわけじゃないみたいだけど。
Do we really exist, though? Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, let's go feed the cat. Yeah, take a gladiator. I don't think I've given you one of these before. Well, don't need that, but okay. Yeah, I think this team can work. I want to mix it up a little bit. Because, I've been using Lloyd pretty much the entire time I've been playing Crossbell. And I haven't used Ellie in a little bit. I want to keep giving Noelle some spotlight, and I want Randy to have a little bit of spotlight too, because I haven't used him much since we got him in the party. So yeah, we're gonna mix up the team for now. You know what, Ellie, I'll let you lead. I never let Ellie lead. It's usually always Lloyd or Wazzy. So which one of these should I deal with first? Oh, talk to oh, right. I thought they said she already left. Hi, Kia. Oh, hey guys. Is everything okay, Kia? You haven't been the same since you saw Shizuku yesterday. I'll be okay. Hey Lloyd, is it hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Yeah, I suppose so. It doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure. She did make some progress. I guess so. Hey Kido, I know it's tough, but you can't let it get you down forever, right? The last thing Shizuku wants is for you to be sad because of her. He's right, Kia. Shizuku needs her best friend now more than ever. You have to smile for her and be there to encourage her. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm Shizuku's friend, so I have to cheer her up next time I see her. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little better now. Oh yeah, I promised the others I'd play with them, so I should get going. Sure. Just be careful out there. Do you think she'll be fine? I can only hope so. Okay, it's about time we got going, too. Welcome back, Logan. Didn't I have some furniture to put in here? I could swear I bought something at Mishilam. Talk to the IBC rep. Oh god, I have to play Maria Bell and Pom Pom! If you're looking for acting CEO Miss Croix, she's currently on a business trip abroad. Acting CEO? That's right. The board of directors took over most of her father's duties as CEO, and Belle was named the acting CEO shortly after. For the time being, that makes her the head of the IBC. Damn, that's really impressive considering her age. No Dieter Croix? Oh, do I play Mayor Croix? That's even less likely, but I'd much rather do that. Hardly surprising, however, knowing Maria Bell. I think it's crazy no matter how you slice it. Her workload must be much heavier than it was before, right? Yes, that would be correct. Fortunately, the board of directors is doing everything it can to support her and lift some of the burden. Now that she has the acting CEO, her duties are bringing her to all manner of places. Yeah, they must. I can't imagine how busy Maria Bell has been these last few weeks. Miss Croix should be returning this evening. However, her schedule has her right back to work tomorrow with several business meetings and consultants with our various departments. I'm terribly sorry, I don't think you'll be seeing her for the time being. Oh, Miss Croix did leave this message for you. Really? She's super tight on time, but she's definitely always available to play Pom Pom Party with us, huh? Is this a Pom Pom Party account? Maria Bell plays too? Oh, surprised? As the one in charge of the technology department, of course I'd have an interest. Please register my account. I'd be happy to use my skills to put you in your place. That's exactly how it reads. Does it now? Something tells me she wrote it especially for Lloyd. Even got his exact reaction. Yes, you're undoubtedly correct. I would not put it past Belle. It's just as Miss McDowell says. She really is a big deal, isn't she? There's a box of Orville popcorn right next to your table and you want to eat it? What's stopping you? And that impression of her was spot on. I may have been laying it on a tad thick. Regardless, that was her message. Miss Croix is never far from an orbital terminal. You may challenge her whenever you like. I'll think about it. Oh boy. Well, not that I'm complaining. I'm starting to understand this game better, so it's not all that bad. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, like this. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes. Die? No! I was hoping. Behold, a perfect example of a first world problem. What's stopping you is that you're being tempted by cookies as well. You can't resist, you're going for the popcorn. Well, honestly, take your pick. It's whichever one you would prefer. Maria Bell's tough. No, that's not the one I wanted! I misclicked! Did I get it? No, I did not. I'm doing everything literally in the order you said it. You said go to the IBC receptionist for a Pom Party account. That's what I'm starting with. We're doing things one thing at a time until I get it done. I'm not overwhelming myself. But I'm getting my ass kicked by Maria Bell at Pom Party. Oh, that's bad. Eat it. Eat it again! What the heck?! What the heck just happened?! Dude, I was kicking her ass so hard, and then she just decided to win! What the hell?! How did she get 2 S-crafts so quickly?! What happened?! She did one and then another one like back to back! I'm upset. Oh, fuck you. I need to clean up. Fuck you! Ah, yeah, that only took 4 turns. Or 4 tries. Ah! Jesus! Okay. Let's go, we won! What a start! What a start! But hey, I think I'm actually getting better at Pom Pom Party now. Considering how bad I was when I first started by telling the chief. Okay, let me scroll back up to Spid's messages. Talk to her again to purchase a Kagamaru bank from her. Oh, that's a furniture thing for Tio? Okay. Then there's a furniture thing for Ellie. The Scepter Master Quartz in the Orban shop. Oh, that's cool. Reese is in the restaurant East Street if I want to talk to her. I do want to talk to Reese. Okay. What a start, though. Hey, Reese. There you are. SSS. Fancy meeting you here. Hey, Reese. Are you here for lunch? Indeed. Now is my lunch break, so I came into town for something to eat. This restaurant's fried rice is delectable. Oh, Reese, you haven't lost your love for food. She's right, though. That does look good. What about the plate count, though? Reese is gonna put Shan through college at this rate. There's something strange about seeing a church sister in a place like Long Lao. What an odd combination. Ellie does not seem to think that this is out of ordinary for Reese at all. It's not. I'll return to the cathedral soon. Our doors are always open to you if you need the church's assistance. We just might, what with the cryptids going on, because, you know, the church could always help out with that. Kagamaru bank account. I don't know what that is, but alright. Oh, I do have Mirror. Neither of these are very good. Okay, go to the antique shop in the back street to buy... Back alley, I assume. Buy a music box, which is a furniture piece for Ellie. Back alley. Oops. This is the only shop here, so I assume it's here. Yeah, music box, and I wouldn't be able to afford it, of course. Almost. Okay. That's all the stuff you said, Spids, so that's good. What's all the Legend of Heroes plotline? You asked that knowing full well it's too big to quickly explain it all. So I'm not gonna bother entertaining that. Scepter Master Quartz too? Oh. Oh yeah, that is the Sepith one. Yeah, I've been abusing the heck out of that in Cold Steel. I leveled that thing up to 5 already. You know a way to solve your mystery of wanting both cookies and popcorn at the same time? As long as it doesn't involve eating both of them at the same time or within 15 minutes of each other, then that's good. I can't afford it. That's too much, Sepith. Simply put, even if I were to exchange all of these, I don't think I'd be able... Well, actually, I probably would be able to afford it. Yeah, I would be able to afford it, but I don't want to exchange all my Sepith for that. I'd rather use it on slot upgrades. Which, speaking of, I'm at the point where I can get another one for everybody. Except Tio. Because duh. I think I'd rather... This is tough, because if I do exchange Sepith for that thing, it will be worth it, because it'll give me more Sepith per battle. Which is very, very important. Oh, this is a tough call. We're at level 2 with all of these. Is that what all my ones are anyway? Cash doesn't count. Mostly. Huh, I suppose I should make some more for Randy. Are we at cast 2? We are! Oh, that's a lot of time, Sepith. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to do that. The Sepith grinding is worth it for Scepter, honestly. I'll make it back fast. Is it that good? Is the rate really that good? Hold on, I want to see it. Because they at least let me see it before I, Strength Arts, obtain Sepith from attacks. Yes. Alright, let's go do that. It's not like I can exchange that anyway. Actually, first real quick, let me do this. I'm going to open slots for Ellie and Wazi, because I'm using them a lot this chapter. This is the only one that costs 200, so you do that. And Wazi, same thing. Okay. Tio already has that slot unlocked. I couldn't afford to do one for her anyway, that's why I'm missing out on her right now. Alright, let's go to the IBC, and then we'll come back and buy that Master Quartz. You ever notice how their feet are slightly above the ground they're running on? Their feet aren't actually on the ground, they're just slightly above it. I noticed it, now you do too. Okay, there. Whew. Older games, after all. Yeah. It's just something that, like, I noticed it. Now y'all notice it, too. Alright, let's buy this. There's quite a fair bit of Sepith, but, I mean, it'll pay for itself in time. Aegis. Earth Elemental. Yeah, this is exactly... Yeah, this is Milliams. You literally just gain barriers for feeling like it. No. I will get this, though. Oh, Lord, this thing is broken if you know how to use it. I stick this thing on Reen or Laura the entire time. Stretch? Oh, right, you're right. Thank you, Mina. Alright, just a second, guys. They don't really walk on the ground, that's why I said it. I noticed it. I saw it, now y'all do too. Oh, good. Alright, that should be enough. That's enough stretching for now. That's cool. Wait, but why don't what do they walk on? The air. The air or invisible platforms. Alright, Randy, say hello to your new Master Quartz. If this thing works the same way it does in Cold Steel, you will most likely only get this from attacks and crafts, not arts until you level it up. It's a good thing I decided to bring you back this chapter. Scepter. Oh, it does give you arts. At base level, nice. In Cold Steel, you had to level it up to level 3 before you got that. Which, to be fair, is exactly what this is, so. Well, you keep that because attack chance is higher. Now then, that aside, I also wanted to give them better quartz. So let me get an attack 2 for Randy. An evasion 2 for Randy. Eagle Eye, I don't think this is really necessary. If anything, I'd rather have move, because I feel like movement is a more important thing than HP right now. Oh, why is movement this expensive? Excuse me? It's a valuable stat. It's not that valuable, though. I'd rather have a move 1. In fact, don't I have a move 1 in my inventory? I do. Just take that. That's more valuable to me. And he gets to keep the water spells because of the quartz. Because her and Wazi's combo craft has the highest multi-hit in the game. Oh, really? So animation-wise, the Sepith value thing does actually matter. I didn't notice that. So things like aerial that hit many a times will naturally give me more than just hitting them already. I thought that was purely cosmetic. I didn't know that was an actual thing. Well, that answers a lot of lingering questions I've had. I just say Randy should have it instead because Noelle would rather keep this. Since she's the tank of the group anyway. Wazi's keeping this. The speed one is way too important. That's why Scepter on load with Tiger Charge can be busted too. Busted. I'll still keep it on Randy for now though, because his other one was just, this is bad. Like, just use a Strike Quartz. Then that strength stat is nice, but just use a Strike Quartz and you get the same damn thing. At least this has like some things to it. Exia, why did you at yourself? It's just that you won't have a lot of quality of life stuff in the PC. Wait, what? Oh, you're telling Stormy how to emulate that. Okay. On Noelle or Wazi, huh? Well, I don't know how much I want to be using it on them. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather keep this on Randy for now. Also, I can ditch this, this, and that, and honestly just get him better stuff. I just don't know what to get him. We don't have an action, do we? We do not. I'd have to take it from Lloyd or Wazi. We have action 1. We don't even have an action 2. Oh man, I know what I'm doing when I get Sepith. I don't want to take this from Lloyd. I feel like Lloyd does a lot better with it. Man, Lloyd is actually really fucking good. Jesus, I built him very well. Speed 50, speed 63, Jesus. I don't know, I actually don't know what to do here. I don't want to take apart stuff from Lloyd. Honestly, I'd rather just switch Lloyd for Randy. Just looking at this. But I do want to give my guy some spotlight, so... Yikes, I guess I'll have to work with what we got. Swordbreaker, I guess? Swordbreaker is better than poison. No sense wasting Sepith on that. Speedbreaker wouldn't be bad, actually. Speedbreaker looks a little bit better. Movie nights. It's my stream night now, not movie night? Yeah. I mean, you can think of my streams as a movie if you want, just an interactive movie. Either way, all you have to do is just sit back, watch, and enjoy. I guess this defense is better. Huh. All I care about is having Chrono down and Chrono Drive. As long as I have that, he's good. Earth Pulse? That's new. Honestly, Sword Breaker on you, Speed Breaker on you. I cannot tell you how many times I wish Noelle had access to Chrono Drive and Chrono Down in the last couple of boss fights, and she just not having that honestly screwed me over quite a lot. So yeah, Noelle, you take that and you keep it. Other than that, I guess I'll just stick with what I have with Randy. You wanted it on Noelle or Wazi? Alright, take this. Yeah, just switch them. Randy, you can be my defensive tank for a little bit, while Noelle will be my Sepith farmer, because she has the most AoE in all her stuff. Okay. Let you go beg someone to nominate me for awesome streams? Aw, thank you, Logan. That's nice. That's very nice of you. Alright. Now let's see. What do I feel like doing first? Oh, are there any new recipes right now? Because I feel like for some reason I've been missing out on some of these. We own 13 recipes. I feel like there should be more available than there are. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I don't know. I want to make sure I get all these. Not just because there's probably a late game quest that involves them, but because cooking is just broken. It's super broken. And of course there's a hidden quest. Alright, lay it on me. Where is it? Vice Chief Pierre. Oh god, this is more about his wedding, about his wife, isn't it? Let me guess, she threw you out of the house because she's gotten sick of your bullshit. Well, I would do the same thing if I was in her shoes. Oh, there you are. Ah, Marguerite, how could you do this to me? You never had eyes for other men before. What changed? I have to do something before I lose her for good. I must. It's Vice Commissioner Pierre. We're to see him on the first floor. It looks like something's troubling him. The SSS? How long have you all been standing there? How much did you hear? Nothing specific, but I think I got an idea or two. You said something about a Marguerite having eyes for other men. Could that be the name of your favorite hostess, Vice Commissioner? How dare you! You watch your mouth, Hemisphere! Marguerite is the name of my missus. That's another word for wife, right? Mrs.? You mean your wife? Yes, you fool! I know I lost my wedding ring once, but ever since I was passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. Wait, what am I doing telling all of you this? That's right, the vice commissioner came off as, pretty wiped when he lost his ring. It's been months, but it sounds like his latest predicament stems from that. Enough about your wife or someone like that before you send Navi. Before you send Navi after your vice. Honestly, this man deserves to have Navi nagging him. Fine. I have no other choice. Beggars can't be choosers at times like these. Look alive, SSS. I'm giving you a top secret request, straight from the Vice Commissioner. Top secret? What are you talking about? I'll be frank. I would like for you to investigate my wife. You want us to investigate your old lady? Would using your post to investigate personal matters not be against department policy? You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here. Call it a formal request. Call it a formal support request or whatever it is you kids do if it makes you feel better. How does that sound? I guess we could. What should we do? Let's help the guy out. I like the other answer choice. It was good luck with divorce. Honestly, he's probably headed there anyway, given all his marital problems. Okay. You clearly need a hand, so we'll help you out. Can you start over from the beginning? You'll really help me? Good. I'll tell you everything you need to know, but not here. Follow me to my office. We can discuss the details there. Your wife has been seeing a host? That's right. Is it Wazi? As I understand it, she's been going to several such clubs lately. However, there's one host in particular she's been meeting with in secret. Are you sure this man is a host? Right. Shouldn't you be more trusting of your wife? I know that, but I decided to risk my life to find out for sure. I found the evidence in her purse. She had an appointment scheduled today with a man named Clyde. What kind of a man has a name like that? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure Clyde is just a very common name. I would not call that irrefutable, but I cannot say he is wrong either. Dude is more desperate than I was expecting him to be. So you think she's seeing a host named Clyde? Sorry to tell you, but I've never heard of such a host. And believe me, I'd know. What? Seriously, Wazzy? You meet people in this business. I generally know the names of all the other hosts that work at the clubs in the entertainment district. I can't rule out that he's a newbie that I've never heard of, though. Wait just a moment. Why exactly would you be so knowledgeable about this hemisphere? Don't tell me that you, the newest member of the SSS, are a host? Why, yes. What? You're a member of the police force! Think what people would say if they found out what you were doing off duty. Please try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. What matters right now is that we try to find out the truth from your wife herself. That's right. And trust us, we've tried to lecture Wazzy about the same thing several times, but there's no getting through to him. I've no idea what you're talking about. Ugh. You said you looked in your wife's purse, right? Not that I'm condoning that, but was there anything else in there that could kickstart our investigation? Let me think. I honestly would just say, good luck with the divorce. Imagine going to someone who is on the verge of divorce and saying, good luck with the divorce. This guy tried to get us to disband in the prologue. You're right. He's kind of an asshole. And he still is an asshole. We're only helping him out because it's for bonus DP. Otherwise, I'd let his wife divorce him. Now I remember. There was also a location written in her appointment book. She's been visiting the restaurant in Central Square in the afternoon very often. The restaurant in Central Square. Vincept? However, if this man truly is a host, would it not be strange for her to be meeting him in broad daylight? Not necessarily. A secret little rendezvous while the husband is at work. It's not as uncommon as you may think. Plenty of hosts have regular customers they only meet during the day. Then I'm right, aren't I? So settle down, and please stop making this harder than it needs to be, Wazzy. Whoops. Ahem. I think we understand the situation now. Would you mind stepping back and entrusting this investigation to us, Vice Commissioner? Fine. Do whatever it is you have to do. Just get to the bottom of this. But discreetly. Am I clear? Understood. We'll get right on it. Man, I can't believe we agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did seem genuinely concerned about his wife. What's a host again? It is exactly what it sounds like. A person that you meet with for a guided night on the town, shall we say. You basically hang out with them for the night, doing whatever the hell you want. You essentially just pay them to go on a date with you, pretty much. Think of it like that. That's basically that's as much as you really need to know. Because that's all there really is to know. So like a forced friend, more than a friend, but kind of, yeah. You basically pay them to go out with you. Think of it like buying a boyfriend or girlfriend for a night. Think of it like that. That's essentially what a host is. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth of the matter for ourselves. If we have to. So, where shall we begin? A rent of a boyfriend, so it's for lovely people. Yes. Pretty much. That's as much of the definition as needs to be said for this. Let's try the restaurant in Central Square first. If his wife has been there with his supposed host very often, we may be able to get information from the staff at least. That sounds like a good place to start as any. Shall we be off? Why is he so into this? That's sad. I mean, he's suspecting his wife of cheating on him with a host, so... yeah, she probably was lonely. But it's probably not even her fault, it's probably his. Did I read the prize? I read the first sentence that you nominated me for something like that. I thought you and Logan were just having a shtick. You have a keen eye, Margaret. Forgive me if I'm being out of line, but you truly are wasted on your husband. You always have such a way with words, Clyde. That's the Vice Commissioner's wife and the man we were told about. So this is Clyde. He doesn't look like any host I've ever met before. Let's grab a nearby table and avoid doing anything to arouse their suspicion. We may be able to learn something. Understood. We should try splitting up and sitting at different tables then. For a split second during this week, you were kind of depressed. Why? What's wrong? Everything alright? Oh yes, I saw this pamphlet the other day. I fell in love immediately upon seeing those photos. Did you now? Perhaps we can go visit together then? If you'd like, I could even arrange a hotel for you. Actually, there's no need. I already went, I enjoyed the scenery and had very little to complain about. That's wonderful! Your grandma's cat went missing a few weeks ago and she got a new kitten and you know that wasn't a good sign. Yeah, unfortunate. Sometimes those things happen. All you can really do is just shore up your defenses around your house to make sure those, your cats can't get out as easily, but then again, cats are crafty, so... Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Logan. Well, that certainly simplifies things. So, about that reservation. That's not all. Most likely at the same time her dog died? Oh man, that's actually really bad. Jesus, the double whammy. Seriously, I'm so sorry to hear it, man. They do seem comfortable around each other. It sounds like they're planning a trip to Michigan together. Still, something seems off. The guy actually sounds like a bit of a kiss-ass. We don't have any decisive evidence yet. Let's keep listening in on their conversation. Do I know how that made you feel inside? I mean, no. Oh, killed by other dogs? Jeez, that's bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I mean, damn. I don't genuinely know how that made you feel because I've never lost a pet like that before. But I can imagine that it was genuinely rough. Furious, outraged, sick with anger. Is that what Girahim says? I feel like that's something Girahim would say. I assume that's the reference. But yeah, on a serious note, I am sorry to hear that, Logan. Understandable how you would feel for that. You have my condolences for whatever that may be worth. Well then, if you'll excuse me. Okay, I'll see you at the club later, correct? At Nuit Blanc in the entertainment district. I'll meet you there. I'll bring what you've been looking forward to, ma'am. I'll be waiting. I guess the date is over. What should we do, Lloyd? We have yet to gain anything concrete. Let's keep shadowing them. Randy, Wazzy, I will follow Clyde. Ellie, Tio, and Noelle, you three follow Margaret. Make sure you're not spotted. Understood. Let's blow this joint. Things are heating up nicely. I can hear the restaurant owner shouting at us because we just came in and sat at his tables without ordering anything. Sorry to keep you waiting, Clyde. I brought what we discussed. Thank you very much. So how did things go? Well, she's quite interested. We'll be closing later at Nuit Blanc. Haha, that's good to hear. Well, it's almost time for the next cruise ship to leave. I'll head back to Michigan and make sure everything is in order. It's all up to you now, Clyde. You closed this contract and you're going to be a top agent this month for sure. I won't let you down, sir. You gonna go play some Unite? Oh, okay. Have fun with that, Axia. Chip Zanuf. Is that that's the ninja guy from Guilty Gear, right? Here's the thing, Picaro. I haven't played Guilty Gear since that 1 2-hour session I did with Shane, so I know nothing about any of the characters. I don't even know the lore. So, it's kind of hard for me to do anything with that. Like, do you want me to try to say something? Because I can't imagine I could come up with anything other than just generic stuff. Like, you know, he's ninja-like. appearance? Well, I mean, the obvious one is the fact he reminds me of Kakashi from Naruto. I feel like that's a dead giveaway, and Kakashi's a badass, so that's never a bad thing. I feel like that's kind of a too easy of a compliment, but that's about the most I could think of. Oh, also, the dude has some nice abs. Like, the way he's one of those characters that dresses that exposes his midriff. The dude has nice abs. Holy shit. But, yeah. That's about the most I could think of as a compliment for Chip. Until I actually play Guilty Gear and I actually know the lore, I can't really think of anything for any of the characters. What's even sadder is that your grandma saw the dogs killing the poor puppy. He didn't die right away, though. Aww. Jeez, it's rough enough knowing that the dog died due to other dogs, but the fact it was just a little puppy is even worse. Jesus, Logan, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear it. Also, I kind of want to eat some ice. I've mentioned before, this is a habit I have whenever I get food or a soda from a fast food joint. They always give it to me inside a nice styrofoam cup with a lot of ice. And eating this ice is like my favorite pastime. Clyde's looking pretty fired up, ain't he? And from the sound of it, he's going to be meeting the Vice Commissioner's wife at Nuit Blanc. What should we do now? We've got what we needed, so why don't we... So we don't need to keep tailing him, do we? No, let's contact Ellie and the others. We should regroup at Police HQ for now. I think we have enough to pinpoint just who this Clyde person is. Okay, eating ice while reading a dialogue-heavy game, not a good combination. Afterwards, Lloyd contacted Ellie and the others while they were tailing the Vice Commissioner's wife. They decided to meet at the police department and sort through the information from Vice Commissioner Pierre. Well, how did the investigation go? Has my wife been having an affair with a host? Please calm down, Vice Commissioner. Before that, how did following Miss Margaret go, Ellie? Well, we watched her as closely as we could, but we didn't notice anything strange. She eventually went back home to the residential district. And she didn't meet anyone else on the way there. However, she does plan to meet this Clyde person at Nuit Blanc later. What? What does he think he's doing, taking my wife to a place like that? So be it. I'll put together an entire SWAT team and storm Nuit Blanc. I told you to calm down, Vice Commissioner. Last thing you want to do is send armed officers there. You know, considering who owns the place. Oh, that's right, the Red Constellation. Well then, what am I supposed to do? Every second we waste here, that host gets closer to sinking his how the fuck do I say this? His libidinous fangs into my Marguerite. I don't think you have to worry about that. Lost both of your grandfathers, lost a sister before you were even born, and lost your great-grandma, lost 3 cats, and that meant a lot to you, and now a dog. What hurts is your kind. Not gonna say. It gets profiled a lot. Oh, dang. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing one should pry into. If you ever need to talk, feel free. I do preach that this is indeed a safe space for people who want it. So, if you feel like talking, go for it, but we're never gonna pry into your matters. I'm still sorry to hear that everything's going pretty poorly, though. And hey, it makes sense. We all have those rough moments. Losing a dog and then a cat on top of that, it's probably just triggered a lot of stuff for you right now. So, honestly, all you need to do is just take a little bit, just take a step back, relax, recompose yourself, Just gradually let time heal the wounds as it does, because that's just what time does. But seriously, I do hope you feel better, Logan. No one should have to go through all that. You ever had a dream where you lost your father? It was awful? Aye. That's a psychological sign that you're probably going through a little too much. Makes sense, though. At least not as far as this host is concerned. Well, what do you mean? Wazzy was right all along. We don't think this Clyde person is a host at all. Pardon me? If he isn't a host, then who is he? He is a salesman, isn't he? For Michelin? Actually, con artist makes more sense. No, strictly speaking, we don't know that. I should think this through one more time. Clyde's true identity must be a salesman. From what we could tell, Clyde is most likely a salesman. A salesman? Going by his speech pattern, yeah, the guy sounded like he was out to sell something, but it wasn't his body or time. That's not all, though. There's more that suggests he's not a host. Gentlemen such as myself work to give lonely mademoiselles a reprieve from their mundane lives for a short time. A top-class host politely escorts his lady, but he would never be more humble than necessary. We're not there to grovel. I wouldn't put it quite the way Wazzy did, but my conclusion is more or less the same. From what I could tell, Clyde and your wife didn't look like people that were having an affair at all. If pushed, I would say they came off more as buyer and seller. That's the impression I got anyway. Given that they've met several times now, I would guess that they've been negotiating a business deal of some kind. Even if this is all true, then what in the world is he coercing my wife to buy? Well, if we're continuing with the theory that he's a salesman, I think we can figure that out too. Clyde was most likely trying to sell stocks and bonds? I would think stocks and bonds. No, I don't think that's it. Thinking back to the conversation at the restaurant, when what we saw when we tailed him, he'd have to be selling real estate? I genuinely wouldn't know, but I guess jewelry? Wow, okay, so it's real estate. I had no hints to that. Real estate. So he's a real estate agent? The end. No. No, I'm pretty sure Stormy just meant to type out an emote and, yeah. You have trouble falling asleep nearly every time you try to, you just can't? Oh yeah, no, nightmares are pretty bad. It's never fun when you have one. But here's the good thing though, nightmares don't happen all the time. They happen less often as you get older. Like, at least for me anyway. I feel like, honestly, you just need to take some time to relax, calm down, and, like, psychologically sort through things. There will be rough times, but hey, remember what's important to you and you'll make it through. That's life for you. Now that you mention it, Michelin came up during their conversation at Vinge Sept. At first, I thought it was about a vacation, but that pamphlet stuck out to me. It may have been a pamphlet about top-scale properties for sale in Michelin. And after we tailed him to the Harbor District, Clyde received something from a man in a suit. That's right. I got the sense from their relationship that that was his boss. He may have been delivering him something like a contract to be signed. If we piece all of this together, Clyde is a real estate agent who's been in negotiations with your wife to sell a property. Miss Marguerite has been receptive and even went to Michelin to scope the property out because negotiations had been going well. If all of this is the case, it would explain why she's been meeting with this man so often. Hey, yeah, it's all starting to fit into place. And today, they entered final negotiations. The contract is likely going to be signed today at Nuit Blanc. Yes, it's starting to make sense, except for the part where your wife is buying property. Is she trying to move out, move away from you, or is she trying to have an affair after all? That would mean Margaret is trying to buy property in Michelin without even consulting me, wouldn't it? I'm not made of money. How much do you think a vice commissioner makes? Where does she expect to get that kind of mirror? Could she have taken out a loan? That is a possibility. He may have even convinced her to take out a large one. You have got to be kidding me. I know what I have to do. I'm going to storm into Nuit Blanc myself. I'm not going to let this shark swindle my wife from underneath my nose. About the new kitten, though, it's pretty cute and has no name. It's so small she can fit into a mug. Aww. You have to carry her like a baby. Yeah, that's how it is when they're tiny. I love that. I'll give this Clyde fellow a piece of my mind and drag Marguerite out of there if it's the last thing I do. Wide peepo happy for the cat. Wide peepo happy. He seems to have broken his leash. It's like we accidentally flipped some kind of switch inside him. I'll tell you what, we're all here already, so why don't we go there to lend you a hand? It wouldn't be wise to charge into Nuit Blanc all by your lonesome, would it? I can't argue with that, but is that really why you want to go? Wazzy, you have a real penchant for causing drama, you know. I haven't the slightest clue what you mean. Regardless, if we don't go to hold him back, then who will? Yeah, we don't have much choice. I think I can get us into Nuit Blanc at least. My old pal Zax is probably bouncing the door right about now. What the devils are you all mumbling about over there? I'm headed for Nuit Blanc and you're coming with me. That's final. Yes, sir. And that's what's up. Think you can let us in, Zax? And keep it a secret from Shirley and Uncle Segman, obviously. Right, I was right. When I was thinking it'd be a while since you last showed up, here you are running errands. You lost your touch just like the young miss said, huh, Captain Randolph? Stop calling me that. I guess Randy knows this, Jaeger? I'll help you out just this once. Think of it as a little favor. Don't cause any problems inside, got it? I won't say a peep to the young miss or the vice leader either, got it? Yeah. We're good to go. Looks like they haven't arrived yet, so we better get inside if we're gonna ambush them. I think I'll sit this one out, though. That's fine, we should keep a lower profile anyway. I'm going in one way or another. You all decide amongst yourselves who else will be joining me. What's gotten into him? We should see this through to the end now that we've come this far. I've been looking forward to this since we took his request. The Vice Commissioner, Lloyd, and myself should be plenty fine, yes? Yeah, that should work. The rest of us will remain on standby. You can contact us with your enigma if you need backup. Got it. Okay, you two, let's head inside. That's right, let's go. It's a small Labrador. You remember once in the yard you were sitting down and started a staring contest, and the puppy literally lurched towards you because she's a baby and she needs to chew on stuff. You said, hey, I said staring contest, not become a tiger contest. That's just how little puppy dogs are. Even my little foster ones like to still bite things because they're younger than 2, so they like to teeth. It's how it be. Once your wife and that man enter the club, we've requested they be seated at the table right here. Okay, that'll do. If he's some corrupt real estate agent, I'll see to his arrest myself. This is getting interesting. Oh, here they are. Excuse me. I have a reservation for 2 under Clyde. Right this way, sir. This is one fancy club. Is this your first time coming here, Marguerite? I would think you've seen everything in Crossbell. You've seen everything Crossbell has to offer, with your husband being so high up in the police. Oh, please, that's a riot. He may be the vice commissioner, but his salary is peanuts. He'd much rather drink the night away with a hostess in a dingy bar than take me out to a nice restaurant. My apologies, then. It may only be noon, but allow me to kickstart the proceedings by buying you a drink. I'd be happy to accept. Don't worry, Vice Commissioner. Quiet, you. I don't need you telling me what to do. So what if this club... So what if this club is beyond my salary? A dingy bar does suit me better. What's wrong with that? Nothing besides your overwhelming inferiority complex. Bringing you with us was a mistake. Shall we get down to business then? As you requested, the contract for the villa in Mishilem's residential area. Sign your name on the dotted line and it's all yours. I've been waiting for this moment. I'd love to sign. We were right. It's a contract for a property at Mishilem. What's the plan? We still haven't learned whether or not this deal is on the up and up. Stay. Stay. Stay away from my wife! What? Pierre? Oh no, this will go well. What are you doing here? Cancel this deal at once, Margaret. This corrupt realtor is tricking you. I beg your pardon? Hold on just a moment. Corrupt? I haven't done anything wrong. Funny joke, comedy man. You can't fool me. Pierre, you're whining and dining my wife, buttering her up into taking some kind of ridiculous loan out on this property, aren't you? Pierre, it'll be a cold day in Gehenna before you force that on us. Pierre. Stay silent, woman. As the CPD's vice commissioner, Pierre! I'm sorry, Snookums. That was the quickest surrender I've ever seen. Did you hear that whip crack? You go, Margaret. Goddess, how do I put up with you? You're supposed to be a vice commissioner. How could you so blindly jump to the wrong conclusion and treat him like a criminal? Have you no shame? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Hold on. This is all a misunderstanding? What is this? Wait, it is? Now I'm hooked. Go on, Margaret. Spill that tea and don't spare any details. Very well. First, Clyde here is a respectable realtor who deals with luxury properties. Your assessment was wrong to begin with. He's not corrupt at all. But if that's true, then we definitely can't afford a property like that. About that, I actually made an enormous profit from stocks I was trading recently. It was several times your salary. Stocks? To be honest, my patience has reached its limit. You earned your position solely through connections and luck. You're a pitiful man who does nothing at home. Maybe it's because you don't want to be at home with me, but your late-night drinking binges are straining our finances. Oh. You were in a much better mood when you thought you'd become the next commissioner after the old one was dismissed. And then the other vice commissioner was chosen over you. Your depression has made you moan and complain incessantly ever since. Isn't that a little harsh, ma'am? I honestly don't think I can live with you anymore. This is why I've discussed using my earnings to purchase a home to live separately. The plan was to separate from you before eventually filing for a divorce. Gah! There it is. Now it's getting good. Were you born with the ability to feel compassion? Were you born without the ability to feel compassion? Wait, did you just say was? I did. You organized all of this because you were afraid of losing me, didn't you? You had been so afraid of me that you had been avoiding coming home. I'm impressed that you went through with all of this. So tonight, I want you to come home so that we can sit down and talk through this. Together. Margaret. There you have it, Clyde. I'll have to put this purchase on hold. That can't be, Margaret. We were so close. It's not like I've canceled the deal entirely. It was wrong of me to negotiate alone. I look forward to discussing this again in the future. We may not be separating, but I'm still interested in the property. I'm sure I'll purchase it eventually. I would have liked to close the deal today, but I can't force you to sign a contract. I'll excuse myself then. It turns out Clyde wasn't guilty of anything in the end. I feel bad for tailing and suspecting him. Who cares about his feelings? We've solved the case between the vice commissioner and his wife. That's what counts. I should be going too, Pierre. I will see you tonight. We have plenty to discuss, so come straight home after work. Understood? Yes, Schnookums. And so he dons the leash yet again. Excellent work today, SSS. We're glad that everything worked out in the end. It's a relief to see your wife wasn't being conned. And that's the story of how the SSS saved their boss's marriage. I still wish we hadn't. This guy kinda deserves it. Not gonna lie. So you say, but I'm going to be paying for a second mortgage after all. Thank the goddess we're not getting a divorce. I suppose we can use the new place on the weekends. Margaret seemed to be taken by it, at least. Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta give in and let the lady have what she wants. Besides, the funds can come from her stock market earnings. Which is a whole different can of worms. How could I ever have... This has all been a reminder of just how much more capable she is than me. You reap what you sow. Be that as it may, as long as I'm still a married man at the end of the day, I should be grateful. You have my thanks, SSS. Anytime, Vice Commissioner. You can always count on us. We'll show ourselves out now. Do I not get a reward for that? This man didn't even give me an accessory or a quartz. He really just said, help me out with this. We waste our whole afternoon doing it, and then nothing. Nothing. Deserted mine monster. I'll probably save that one. Suspicious person investigation. We'll do that later. Pursuing the counterfeit dealer. Ah, yes. You can tell me what, the Gourmand thing, as part of the quest today, has a lot of DP depending on how many places you visit for the quest, which will net you some new recipes too. Okay, yeah. I'll start with this one, because this one I can do right now. Crossbell Station, so Station 3. Let's deal with this. Oh, it's a battle quest? Oh, that's unexpected. Alright. I'm down. Oh, hey, it's you. Jerk. Never mind. He just looks like one of those drivers. There you guys are. Thank Adios you're here. You came to help me out, right? Never change, Raymond. Wait, are you by yourself? I don't see the Chief Inspector Donovan anywhere. Yeah, something kind of happened. You mind if I give you a quick rundown? Please do. According to the details of the request, you're after the counterfeit dealer again? You got that right. The legal reforms instated by the new mayor allow us to crack down on this sort of thing. The 2nd Division has been beefing up its efforts as a result. Anyway, that counterfeit dealer managed to worm her way into Crossbell again. I've been stalking her out for the longest... I've been staking her out for the longest time until I finally caught her in the act again. Are all of you talking about the same one that came through Tangram Gate earlier this year? What kind of a person did they end up being, actually? Oh yeah, I forgot you gave us a hand in guiding the passengers. Let's see how I describe her. Foul-mouthed. Boisterous. Surprisingly quick on her feet for her age. To sum it up, I'd say she was a bat out of Gehenna. A what? That wasn't what I was expecting. I'd like to meet her. So, you caught her all by yourself? Damn fine work catching that slippery broad again, Raymond. Yeah, about that. She managed to get away in the end, at a frightening speed, too. She has learned nothing. Is it safe to assume our little counterfeit dealer is hiding inside the train station right now? Bingo! Man, I knew you guys were quick-witted. It looks like she's trying to make a break for Erebonia. I'm guessing she thinks she already shook us off her tail. I saw her walk onto platform 2, and now she's patiently waiting for the train. There's still some time before the next train bound for the Empire arrives. This is our chance to catch her. Pump the brakes, if it's really gonna be that easy. The heck did you call us here for? Funny story. You'll get a kick out of this. Inspector Donovan's busy, so I'm handling this case. The problem is, I kinda lost the confidence to be able to catch her on my own. Yeah, she wants to jump from Azure and go straight to Cold Steel 1. Raymond, well, confidence aside, I can't deny that you're short-handed right now. Crossbell Station is a large area to cover on your own. If the perimeter isn't secured, she could escape. Now you're getting it. I had no choice but to call in some backup. If I'm going to take down this counterfeit dealer once and for all, I'm going to need the help of the SSS. Namely, I need some of you to be on the lookout to make sure she doesn't try to slip out of the station. I figured, what the hey, you've already caught her once before. You guys up to take her down again? Bust that counterfeit dealer. Sure, we'd be glad to help. Oh, awesome, thanks. I owe you big time. First things first, let's figure out who's gonna help with the arrest. Which of you is gonna come with me? How do you guys want to split up? Considering you're a detective yourself, I think you should assist him, Lloyd. I'm a little worried leaving it all up to Detective Raymond. Hey, I heard that. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't deny I'd feel better with Lloyd tagging along. Alright, we have 2 detectives now. I think it'd be a good idea to bring one more person for support. The other 4 can stay on lookout duty. And who's gonna join you 2 then? If it's a battle quest, it makes the most sense to take Tio, but I kind of want to bring Noelle just for bond points because I don't actually know how many I have. I took Noelle on the Castle of Mirrors. I picked her for the quest with the monster cutting up women's bras on the beach, and then I also picked her for the what was it? Cutest outfit. I have 3 with Noelle already. Okay, so you really think I don't need to worry about picking Noelle for anything else? You think I'm good? I would have just done 1 more just for insurance, but okay. If I really don't need Noelle for anything else, then either Ellie or, well, I don't really care about unlocking Tio and Randy's final bondings because I promise you I'm not gonna pick them anyway. So it would probably be Wazi's definitely full by now. Noelle is full too, so I guess I'll take Ellie. Because I'm actually not sure if I've picked Ellie for various things. You're up, Ellie. When you leave, your companion notices something. That's the mark of a good companion. Having a healer is good. Yeah, that was my logic with nearly taking Tio, but I think, yeah. The rest of you keep an eye on the station exits. By the way, I'm going to be eating some ice while we hunt down this old lady. I love this stuff. Hey look, Hayway. That's the same announcement thing from Cold Steel. I picked a good time to eat some ice, didn't I? To start leveling up and netting bonus Sepith early. Uh-huh. Bitch. She really just did that. We're about to do it too, aren't we? You know what? I'll have some more candy too while I'm at it. I'm chilling today. He's coming too. Ah, that's who these guys are. When you hit the stone, what? Wait, I'm sorry, Logan. Were you talking about a Zelda Dungeon idea this whole time and I wasn't noticing? Was I just that out of chat? What on earth? Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, they're survivors of the attack on Orgus Tower. AOA sucks at doing their job.
任せてくれ。うおーた
エニグマ駆動。
I picked a bad time to be eating some candy, huh? You want max DP? Just win all the fights? I plan to. Also stretch? Good idea. Good idea. Give me just a little bit.
Yoshi.
That did not go as I planned it to. Oh, I can silver thorn them.
エニグマ駆動。
よし。
Nice.
Enigma 駆動。
任せてくれ。それ。
Remember the tear spell cures burn? Yeah, but tear spell, if I had tried it, would not have done anything. Like, burn would have killed me on the turn that I tried it on. Remember? Unfortunately, debuffs affect you on the turn you choose to cast them in this game. It's the only thing about crossspell that I don't like so far. Like, if I had picked it with Ellie, yes. But she wouldn't have casted it before Lloyd took his turn anyway. So, yeah.
Enigma 駆動。
Are they for real? Blondie aside, the other two look like they mean business. Whatever, we brought them time. We bought them time. Pull back. Yeah. That was nuts. Damn it, we let them get away again. We just kind of stood there while they ran away. Yes, but they're out of places to run. Let's prepare to make the arrest. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, perfect time for a stretch break because one, I said I would do it, and two, my mom also needs me to go do something for her really quickly. So hey, perfect timing. I can heal up while we do this, and you guys can enjoy this nice theme we don't get to listen to very often while I go do that. So, be right back. I gotta go take care of something real quick while I stretch. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. I had to help my mom bring my dad upstairs because he had a little bit too much to drink. He gets a little excitable on the weekends. Like, to the point I had to carry him myself, so... if I sound a little out of breath, that's why. Oh, right, corpse. Oh, I didn't realize I don't have this because it's on Randy right now. Rip! For the rest of you days. Kinda curious, but it's fine. On a positive note, I did also get a croissant from downstairs, so I have a little something nice to nom on while I stream. I kinda hate this bitch. Not gonna lie. I kinda wanna do it. Should I not do it? Wait, what? Oh, that's an... Ah, come on! Fine. I swear to God if she walks in on this. What if Raymond attacks her? Never mind. Can I get lucky in this death blows? Yeah, let's go. God. There's no way to do it. I can't. Faint or seal? I'll take my chance fainting. No luck. Yeah, they're really hitting hard. I'm assuming it's because hard mode. Do I lose if Raymond dies? I hope not. Oh shit. The problem is that the old granny's gonna get a turn before Ellie gets this off. I don't know if she's gonna walk right into the range, or if the Jaeger guy I'm targeting is gonna walk right into her. I'll have to play this calmly. I'll target you. You don't get to move before I act. Nice. Oh, but then they're not going to get knocked into the... Actually, they might. Will this work? It might work. 0 to death this man? I hope so. Alright, I fainted him. Got countered, but I fainted him. That's what matters. Nice! Don't kill, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill. Okay. I swear, I can't take advantage of that team rush, can I? Simply because if I do, the old lady's gonna get caught up in it. Yeah, like I thought. I don't have a choice. I have to ignore it. I'll take my chance with fainting. No luck. Ow, that's the defense down for you. Photon shoot. Faint him again. Nice, finally. Raymond, I swear, if you do something stupid... He can attack the old lady. He can attack the old lady. Oh, this is bad. I need you dead now. Lloyd, do not miss. We did it. This can't be happening. Come on, you good-for-nothings. Pull yourselves together and defend my honor. My leg. Aw, crap. Why you? How dare you? If that's how you want it, fine. Let's see you stop me. I'll jump. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I really would not recommend that. You're just going to break more than a hip. You're going to break more than just a hip. If you survive, that is. Damn it. Where does one old lady find so much tenacity? Even the terrorists don't have this much fight in them. Yeah, seriously. Anyway, we've apprehended them. What now, What now, Raymond? Oh, right. We'll be in Altair soon. I guess our best bet will be handing them over to the Republican Army. Yeah, that's a good call. They should all be Calvardian citizens, so that's probably for the best. Alright, if we ask the conductor, he should be able to contact Altair Station and let them know we have a delivery to make. What about the old lady? Why are we handing her over? Why don't we arrest her myself? Allow me to thank the Crossbell Police for their hard work. We'll take over from here. You can trust their custody to us. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the help. Get moving. Damn you. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay for this. That's enough out of you. Don't tell me what to do, you pissant soldier. Don't you know how to treat a lady with respect? Pissant? Take her away. I hope we never have to see her again. I agree. We intend to make sure that this never happens again. Thank you once again. Be careful on your way home, you three. We will, and thank you too. A shame we did not run into Kevin. I would have liked to run into Kevin. What do you mean? I still have 2 other quests to do. 3. Mine Monster, whatever the hell this one is, and then the Gourmand one. I think we'll take care of this one next. Yeah, unfortunately, there's still quite a lot to do. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Also, I forgot to update my equipment. Because I was too busy focused on doing requests and all that stuff, it actually slipped my mind. But yeah, since this is going to be my main team for this chapter, probably in my best interest to get new custom weapons and all that stuff. This was not worth the mirror I paid for it, was it? Damn it, Ellie. Well, that was the more pressing thing, I suppose. By the way, Scepter was on Noel. Let's see. Alright, suspicious person is the one we're gonna deal with right now.
よし行くかよしやるか
Okay, I have that on.
どこに行こうかなさあ行くぞ
Now that I remembered I have it, let me abuse the broken CP charger on this thing. Sorry I'm not talking very much right now, by the way. I'm still eating candy. And there was I saying not to eat too much earlier today, but even I have my weaknesses, shall we say. Chief Tolta is the Amorica village guy, isn't he? Very good thing we have a car.
あ、乗りますか？どこに行きますか？お安いご用です。はい、到着しました。
Ooh, Mr. Hayworth. I think there's a possibility he's been... Hello, Chief Tulta. It's the special support section. Oh, and Mr. Hayworth is here too? There you all are. I've been waiting. You must have seen the request. Thank you for coming. Sure. Why are you here, Mr. Hayworth? As it so happens, he's got a connection to this problem as well. Chief Tolta and I were speaking, and we decided it would be prudent of us to consult the SSS on this. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. If that's the case, this must be a serious issue. I believe the description mentioned that this had to do with your son, correct? Yes, it's a very complicated matter. If you have time to do the requests, I can brief you on all the details. Is now a good time? Now works for us. Tell us everything you need to. Thanks, SSS. I'm in your debt again. My son, Derek, has been acting strangely recently. I get the feeling he's got some detestable plan in the works. Detestable? Isn't that a little overdramatic? I don't know of the details yet, but I think I've got a decent idea of what he may be thinking. Apparently, Derek told Harold that Amorica would no longer be doing business with him. Really? Why would he do that? Haven't you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've done my best to be kind to the people here since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Tolta today because I was afraid there was some kind of misunderstanding. And let me guess, the chief here was just as out of the loop as you were. Am I right? Yes, you are. We never intended to wrong Mr. Hayworth like this. Losing a customer such as him would be a horrible loss for our village. I'm sure my son is fully aware of that as well. This is certainly strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rashly? That's what Harold and I have been discussing. In doing so, a certain suspicious person came to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner recently. Foreigner? We don't know much about him right now. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking in secret. Nothing says suspicious quite like secret meetings. So my request to you is to investigate this foreigner for us. If he is plotting some sort of nefarious scheme, we need to put a stop to it immediately. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but is something like this really worth making a support request out of? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak with your son yourself. Don't think that's our call, Teotot. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is correct. He and I have been at odds on how to best run the village for a long time. If I tried to talk to him myself, we'd just end up arguing about it again. As his father, it pains me to admit that. No wonder you decided to consult us. I understand the circumstances now. We'll begin investigating immediately. I think we'll start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Derek and Elkin are delivering the produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last. Best of luck, SSS. I hope you can get to the bottom of this. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. So do I really just have to go around talking to everybody? Kind of an unpleasant experience, but alright. I have to wonder who this foreigner is. Considerate. Well, if some kids get your clothes dirty and instead of saying anything mean, you pay it no mind, and if anything, you give them candy. One, I would call you suspicious, and two, wow. What if it's Sao? I just had a thought about, like, a cheerful foreign businessman. What if it's Sao? Oh, that'd be kind of bad. Hey, Cisco. Voice acting? I'm eating ice and candy right now, so probably keeping that to a minimum for a little bit. Because I don't like to talk while I eat. From Whataburger. So my dad went to go get some earlier. Anytime I get some soda from a place like that, I always like to eat the ice after I finish drinking it. It's just one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, they're kind of like cubes. Well, I mean, I just suck on the ice in my mouth until it becomes, like, tiny and soft, and then I just crunch it really easily. I don't munch on it directly while it's big, dude. Which best girl are you talking about? If you're talking about Estelle, she moved back to Liberl at the end of the last game. The last time you saw her is the last time she appeared in the series to date. Though as far as I know, she does show up in the later games, but that's as far as she goes in this game. When's Wi-Fi? Are you seriously asking me to play Smash Wi-Fi with you? Cisco, what happened, man? Are you okay? Do you want to talk? I have COVID? No, I don't. I'm vaccinated. Can you say that on Twitch? I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. It's not true either way. Now, where are these guys at? I'm just gonna randomly check the rooms until we find them. Ah, I guess we found them. Hey, Pepper. You couldn't say COVID on YouTube or you'd get demonetized? Why? That's ridiculous. Well, as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with saying COVID on Twitch. I've heard many streamers say it before, and I have no real idea as to why you wouldn't. That's so weird. We're mostly doing side quests today, Pepper. We got done with all the plot important stuff at the conference. Unfortunately, we saw Gideon die, and then also we did the intermission chapter, which, by the way, was basically the beach episode of this, because we got to see all the girls and guys in swimsuits play volleyball, go swimming, all that. So, if you want to see all that stuff, go back to the VOD of the last Azure stream. Also, we had a nice run-in with one of the old Ouroboros members. You didn't get to see it? That's a lie. Cisco, you showed up during it. Hell, you showed up just after I finished giving the girl sunscreen. You were probably lurking. I mean, you said hi the second we were there, so yeah. You have dual monitors now, though, so you can watch me and play Smash? Nice. That's cool. You just want me to quiet stream? That sounds good. I'm eating ice right now. Sorry. I'm eating ice right now. So, yeah. This guy wears a monocle. He's got suspicious written all over him. Oh, wait. Chocolate. That's the same brand of chocolate that Rufina fed to Kevin, wasn't it? Quincy brand chocolate. I remember that. So there was nothing shady going on at all. Where do we even begin? That's quite a plan he's put together. Minut's plan with Derek is even more ambitious than I'd expected. That plan of his seems like a ton of work, but it could pay off big time. Like, damn, could you imagine? Anyway, I think we've got all the answers that we were looking for. Now let's head back to Amorica Village. We need to report our findings to Chief Tolta. I can't believe this. Minith is with the Quincy Company? And that whole Amorican Honey Company business, too. I never would have expected they were planning on something so grand. It involves the village's private property, no less. I didn't peg Derek as the type to do something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet? That's right. He didn't return to the village with Elkin either. With Elkin earlier. He did say he'd be returning when he ran into him at the hotel, though. I wouldn't know. Derek doesn't come home very often these days. He started renting a room at the Ash Tree, to tell you the truth. Minith has been staying there as well. Maybe that's why Derek is staying there in the first place. He's been scheming something like this right under my nose all along. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing. I wouldn't be so sure. I'd hardly be surprised if moving into the Ash Tree was Minith's idea. He may have been trying to prevent you from catching wind of what's going on. What do you mean? I'll let our dashing leader here handle the details. Ignoring that first part, I'll do my best to explain. Is there something more to this than we realize, Lloyd? Keep in mind I'm only speculating, but I do have my suspicions about this Minith character. What do you mean? The plan he laid out for us benefited everyone involved. Amorica gains a new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a new subsidiary in a market they want to expand in. At a glance, that seems all well and good. Almost too good to be true, wouldn't you say? Well, now that you mention it. That does remind me of Minith selling Elkin a new Orbital truck at a ridiculously low price. In this context, it now seems like an investment. An Orbital truck isn't something you basically gift to someone at random, not at how much they cost. I've never heard of one selling for only 50,000 Mira until now. What you two are getting at is that he knows he's going to make that Mira back, doesn't he? That is very strange. A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally sink this much Mira into an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I don't like where this is headed. This leads me to believe that Minith has an ulterior motive, one that is guaranteed to make him a profit. This is all conjecture, however. I simply want you to keep what we're saying in mind. Is Mario the Rob counterpick? Probably. Mario doesn't really have any problems with most of Rob's shit. You just combo him to hell and back, and Rob just can't do anything. And unlike most characters, Rob would normally try to space you out in neutral. Mario kind of just gets in anyway. It's very easy to move around him. Yeah, sounds like it would be. I will. I'll have to be very careful about what might happen next. And kudos on the fine investigative work, SSS. I feel like I finally understand what's happening here. Thank you for the help. Am I doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Palu, she was the Rob counterpick, and then she got nerfed 3 times. Are you saying you can handle it from here? We could continue investigating if you'd like. That's alright, you've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about the plan to build a factory on our property, I knew I could not support such a thing. I will speak to Derek as the chief of this village and try to persuade him to abandon this plan of his. Perhaps that would be for the best. I don't see this ending in anything less than an argument. Palu's still strong. I think she is still strong too, but I don't know. I feel like Mario would probably still be the better choice of the two. Only because Palu's Nair got nerfed like twice. Also, her teleport is like very slow. Like, that's still a free downer if Rob gets her off stage. Not saying Mario can necessarily recover easier, but his is also faster and a little bit more invincible at the top. Pick up Mario until you learn the Rob matchup. I mean, have fun with that. I can't imagine Mario taking you very much effort to learn. We'll be excusing ourselves then. You can follow up with us if you need anything else in this matter. Of course, if the need arises, I will be sure to call you all again. This is not going to end well. Those two are going to have a fight. Deadass, those two are going to have a fight. And we're going to have a second quest on this same thing in a later chapter where they fight it out, aren't we? Okay, that's 3 quests done. There's a monster extermination and then this gourmet one that's probably going to take a while. A ballsy prediction. I feel like it's pretty based, to be honest with you. There's no way Kiseki would give you a quest that ends inconclusively like this and not follow up on it with another quest later. That's just not how this game or this series does things. Not in my experience, unless they're trying something new. Which they could, but I doubt it. At least not within the same game, you know? Like, there are exceptions. Like, the counterfeit dealer one we just did was a sequel quest to a quest in Zero. Those happen. But one inside the same game? That'd be a first. Oh boy, Megalo Bat. Oh boy. Doing a level 85 monster chest. Not gonna lie, that does not sound fun. Just gonna have to pray. Which reduces delay on wind arts. Well, I mean, say no more, I'm gonna be spamming aerial like the entire game anyway. Oh hey, they're running from me, that's perfect. Saves me some trouble. Now, if I could just find my way on that ladder so I can get down to the bottom. Because I'm sure that's where the chest and the monster I need to kill are. I know there's a shortcut ladder, but I don't remember where. I'm on hard mode, though. You did that on normal mode, but if I can't do it now, I can def do it on day 3 of this chapter. Are you telling me I'm going to have a lot of level ups between now and day 3? Probably, because there's going to be a few areas. This is only day 1, so... I missed the shortcut ladder, didn't I? Well, at this point I might as well just go down naturally. It's not like the monsters are getting in my way or anything. So, what are you guys up to today? I know Exia is lurking while he plays Unite. How about you guys? Pepper, Cisco? What y'all up to? Not much, was just reading Chaos Head Noah with some friends today. We're halfway done with the main story now, and they're enjoying it a lot. And just chilling. Nice. Playing Wi-Fi? I'm so sorry for you. Playing a hentai game now since it's finally got translated. Bummed out about school. Is school being a pain in the ass? Huh. Sorry to hear that school's being a pain in the ass, but I guess your hentai game is there for you. I can't believe I just said that with a straight face. Never realized how long this dungeon is.
さてと。よ。
行くよ。
Honey Pop? No, it's not Honey Pop. Pepper knows like most every hentai game out there. I assume that's too easy. Bro, this dungeon is mad long. Yes, the hentai game is called Tale of Undercrust. It's easy to avoid all the hentai encounters and focus on the story, since you played this game under MTL and you didn't understand the story. Uh-huh. I don't use turbo mode like most at all. I mean, I kind of don't want to run all over the place and accidentally run into monsters. That's my only reason. Plus, I don't know, I just feel more patient when doing stuff later. Like, genuinely to my detriment sometimes too, because I actually forgot about turbo mode while I was doing Chapter 3 of Cold Steel 1, and holy shit, it was the worst. Nord Highlands without turbo mode is awful, even if you do dash with the horses. Ugh, it takes forever to get from anywhere to anywhere, because you can't skip travel. Alright, I know the monster's in here. Let's fucking kill this thing. Flat bot. It's a flat bot. That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to do. I don't trust that this is gonna kill. What the hell is Tales of the Undercrust? That is the hentai game that Pepper is playing. Also, I guess she does play hentai games for the story. Did not kill. I had a feeling it wouldn't.
私の番です。栄養システム開放します。位相空間にアクセス。絶対衝撃を個別展開。ゼロフィールド。
Is that all they do? I thought they were gonna, like, make earthquakes happen. I thought they were gonna hit all of us all at once. Wow, I kind of feel bad for blowing so much resources on these things. Am I gonna get through this without taking any damage? I might actually get through this without taking any damage. Okay. Never mind. Oh well. Had to hope. Gonna attempt the monster chest first, so you're at the blue resources on. I mean, I can just go back to the car. There's a ladder shortcut near here, I just couldn't find it on my way down. That's why I was like, ah, fuck it. Let's try this. Main character is female. Her robot companion is a male. I mean, if there's a robot, does it really have a gender? Female characters can avoid hentai scenes, while male protagonists can't because it always happens to the party or it's NTR. Don't know what NTR is, and I'm afraid to ask. Oh, I don't have any. Tucking someone? Oh, okay, so alright. Also, nice. I made a lucky guess that it was weak to water. I just kind of picked the first thing.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
行くよ。
それ。
Netto Rare?
甘いね。任せてくれ。えいはっ。
はい、やー上出来かな。
やるね。
Glass. Look at that. It was hiding a craft book. I think this one is geared towards Tio and Noelle styles. Shall we be testing it, Noelle? I'm game if you are. Let's do this, Tio. That grass is going to be important later. Alright, now, if only I could find the ladder on my way out. Oh, so hey, there's a second region to this place we haven't been to yet. Oh my god, it was here? Upsetty. Could have saved myself a long walk through this place.
Oops.
The monster chest is right next to the ladder. You just passed it. Alright, well, I didn't intend to do it right now anyway. I wanted to rest in the car first, but now we're good. Found it. Nice. Nice. Nice.
参ったな。
行きます。
I'm out of smoke grenades, aren't I? Extra nice.
退却を試みます。回り込まれました。はい。撤退を開始します。撤退データ収集を中断します。
Here's hoping nothing bullshit happens. Using Tio's Zero Fill to start off with is a good idea, then spamming the combo craft as soon as we get a chance. Probably. I had the assumption I might have to do that, but I don't think I got the chance. I had the idea as soon as I noticed the turn order, but I just wanted to see what they would do first. I didn't think they would paralyze and kill me. Yes, bunch up. Bunch all together, please. Yes, yes. Just like that. On my way to my house to play Smash? Bitch, I didn't invite you. Fucking ask first, man. Take a guy to dinner before you come to his house. Now let's see. Who do I... Ooh, I can use Lloyd and Noelle and slam this middle one to get all of them. The question is, do I really want to do that? Yeah, I think I want to do this.
よし。
This is the problem. Yeah, I can get Noelle an extra turn. Here's the problem, Spids. If I use Wazia and Noelle, or if I use either combo craft, it pushes the other person away. So they won't get the extra turn unless I use Burning Heart again. In all honesty, I could just do it. Yeah, I'll just do it. Why not? Having an instant turn rate move is kind of nice in certain situations. But now this means that Lloyd can't do the other one, but I mean I can just use the other one. Let's see. I think Noelle would hit harder because she's a physical unit. And also I can get all 8 of them. Alright, let's try it. And I can use Wazi and Noelle after this. Oh, that did nothing! That did literally nothing! Like 2K! Did I ever look into 100% orange juice? Nope. All I saw was your DM to take a peek at it, and I was like, eh. That's that game I see you play all the time, and I was like, maybe. That one-shot them on normal? Yeah, this ain't normal mode! This is not normal mode. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this right now. Like, I would have to be God mode incarnate to do anything with this. Hold on. Strike heaven. That way Wazi gets another turn. That's more like it. I don't have any Zerums. Nothing of the sort, but I do have guards up still. Noelle's is AoE, but she's not going to cover a large enough area. Wazi and Lloyd's craft did more damage than Noelle and Lloyd's. Gotta remember that? Alright, I'll let you keep track of that. I have guards. Yeah. Oh, you know the game Cisco's talking about? You impress me. Still not yet. I just need a good amount of them to die. Damn it, why is Wazi only single target? CP plus 100 or near death. Oh, this is bad. I might actually have to depend on this. Use no other Wazi. That's an idea. I'm looking to see if I have anything that can restore a lot of CP. This is the only thing I have. Nothing else will restore CP. Lloyd will not kill them with Raging Spin. I already know that. If my combo crafts are doing so little, he will not kill. And I'm gonna have to suffer Feint after this too, because Lloyd is he's gonna run out of buffs from Burning Heart. And if I Burning Heart now to refresh it, I don't have any for Raging Spin. I want to get as many of these things as I can, and I can get 6 of them like this. 4 of them may die, and that's the important thing. Yeah, Noelle is the only one who hits AoE right now. I want U5, because U5 could actually die. That 6th one has too much HP. Yeah, U5. Huh? Oh shit, hey Cisco, thank you for gifting a sub to Emma. Let me guess, it's because she's actually heard of 100% orange juice, isn't it? Thank you, my guy, you're too nice. Also, holy shit, that's your 15th gift sub? Jesus! Damn, Cisco! Thank you! My man. Lloyd got him. Let's fucking go, Lloyd got him. Alright, let's Broad Axe. I need these things to get the hell away from me. One more down. That evasion is coming in nicely. Evasion plus TO's 0 field. That honestly is saving me. I can't get them both. They're both probably immune to this anyway. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Put them to sleep. Fuck it. You, because you're the one who's about to move. Did not. 75% chance it did not. What the hell? Oh, were you surprised that Cisco gave you a sub? Yeah. Does that gift sub count as dinner? Ah, you're lucky I already ate. Now if the rest of this could go off without a hitch, that'd be awesome. But here's the problem. T.O. only has... You know, fuck it. I got so much CP from the damn thing. Screw it. Can you reach Lloyd? CP plus 20 on Lloyd. Fuck it. Who has more HP? You're gonna act sooner, so fuck you. You just want to take out the trash? Cisco gifted you a sub because you've heard of 100% orange juice. He's nice like that. Did not kill. Grazie. Should be good. Yeah, we're good. Raging Spin. This should kill one of them. Yeah, even if that one petrifies me, he's not gonna get another turn before I can cure it. Told you. That's it? Woo! Jupiter Bell is going to be super useful later on. Nice. You wish you remembered to gift that to a friend rather than Among Us? I mean, Among Us is... Really? These things give 12 experience? Really? Level 85 enemies. There were 8 of them. And now they... I know. The reward is the quartz, not the experience, but like... Really? You couldn't have thrown in a little something extra? These battles ain't exactly easy, you know. Well, okay, the Sepith is nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of Sepith. Holy shit. But, The Jupiter Bell. Oh, these? My looties? My massive hecking quartzies? My space-bending, wind-flapping, gravity-welling magic orbs? That is not what I expected to read. Oh my god. Yeah. That is not what I expected to read from a chest message. Okay. That's fucking around, not reading in-game text. No, I was eating ice and eating candy and stuff, so that's why I wasn't reading in-game text and stuff. I am reading it. I'm just not reading it aloud for the time being because I'm like, I don't want to read while my mouth is full. Really? Stupid fish. Yeah, I know. I'm just resting at the car first.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。 どこに行こうかな。
This is why I don't do things fast. Okay. Now that that's done, what to do? That's most things. Now we just have one more thing to take care of, which would be this, the gourmet stuff. Alright, before I do this, let me get up and stretch because it has been another hour. So, let me take care of that. Can you be VIP yet? Fine. Alright, here. You gifted me 15 subs and you're one of my closest friends, so fine. You can be VIP in my channel without paying for points. There you go. There you go. You're at 12k points. Wow, that's a surprising amount. I thought it would be a little more than that, but that's fine. Ooh, hey, I heard my bone crack. Oh, no worries. The point cost doesn't go up every time I give it to somebody. It only goes up whenever someone redeems it. The idea of raising the price is so it doesn't get redeemed too much, so I don't run out of slots. Because I think I only have 10. And I think right now that just makes 7 of them taken. So yeah. Don't worry, the cost will stay at 75k unless someone else redeems it first. Hydrate. Does eating the ice I'm eating count? Because this is technically water. It's just solid. Fine. Thank you. Oh yeah, I just got your pictures page. I just realized this is small. Let me fix this. Y'all probably can't even understand what I'm saying. There we go. You can understand me? Awesome. This is what I sound like when I'm eating. Well, I'm technically eating ice, but whatever. Your dear friend, the Jizo statue, has been hungry. Has not been around. Actually, thank you for reminding me to do that. I should do it more. I don't like eating on microphone because, I don't know, it feels unprofessional. But I guess sometimes, whenever I have ice, it's something. I love this stuff. Or laugh what you are. Well, nothing funny better happen. Yeah, I know. I want to choke. I need a reminder. Okay, let's go feed the statue.
あ、乗りますか？どこに行きますか？お安いご用です。はい、到着しました。
I wonder what I can even feed him. Oh, right. Not forgetting to do this. Crossbell times 5. Also, I believe we have these. Oh, hey, I don't have this. I can't afford it either. Sad. I can't do math. I can do math now. Crossbell times 5. This has got to be the one about the terrorist attack. Ooh, I really want to see this. Featured story: the quarry of an independent Crossbell. The referendum approaches. The blistering summer continues, but we hope all our I just had an idea. I just had a very sick idea. Oh, I really want to do this. Hold on. I have a very sick idea. I hope you guys like this. Give me just a second. If you guys can guess what I'm about to do, you, like, I don't fucking know what I'll do. If you get it, instant props to you. Like, name a reward if you can guess what I'm about to do. I'll give you 30 seconds. Damn it, Spins! I hate you. You actually got it right, yes. There's only one song to play while we do this. Well, no, not Atrocious Raid, but, something else that happens to be very, very fitting while you read things like a newscaster. Abentime? Abentime fucking slaps. The referendum approaches. The blistering summer continues, but we hope all our readers are faring well. Here in Crossbell, the independence referendum will be held in 5 days. With each passing day, the populace becomes progressively more restless. The poll will not immediately enact independence, but rather ascertain the will of the Crossbellan people. Citizens are encouraged to think carefully about their decision and vote with the state's future in mind. In this issue, we will analyze the prospects of an independent Crossbell. It must be those first 3 words. What are you talking about, Emma? The significance of independence. Calling Crossbell's history complex may be an understatement. Due to its geographic position, Crossbell became a key point on major trade routes long ago. During the turbulent Middle Ages, the land and its people were ravaged by the tides of war. It is said that in the past 500 years, Crossbell's ownership has changed hands 5 times. It was only 70 years ago that Crossbell achieved its autonomy. In the years since, Crossbell has become a nexus of international commerce, having already created a modern city with cutting-edge infrastructure like the Orbital Network. What ideals should the state strive for going forward? Crossbell's role and future. As an international economy with open borders, constructing and maintaining stable diplomatic relations is essential. How Crossbell ought to manage its role as an economic center of Western Zumeria still remains ambiguous. It may be that an international perspective is necessary to clarify said ambiguity. You read those words with Vita's voice as well? It's just too good! Regardless of the referendum's results, it is unlikely that Crossbell will become its own country. Even so, the mayor's proposal may yet still be of dramatic consequence. Notice, public forum to be conducted. The Crossbell News Service will be holding a public forum to discuss independence. Experts will debate the merits of each perspective to further the public's understanding of the issue. The forum will be held the afternoon after tomorrow in the Civic Center. Performance. ArcNCL's new performance begins. The wait is almost over. ArcNCL's Encore performance will open 3 days from now. The Encore will include new characters and additional scenes. For the ArcNCL faithful, this is one show that you won't want to miss. Finance. IBC's acting CEO, Maria Bell Croyce. Yesterday, IBC announced its decision to have Miss Maria Bell Croyce assume the role of acting CEO. Miss Croyce says she will strive to maintain the IBC's position in the international economy. With the renowned and intelligent Maria Bell Croyce leading the IBC, we expect her father and CEO of the IBC, Dieter Croyce, will be able to focus on his mayoral duties. Culture. Highlight historic monuments. Upon the battlefield, the Sun Fort. It's so good. It works so well. There we go. Off the beaten path of Old Amorica Road lies a desolate wasteland known as the Ancient Battlefield. Deep within lies a gigantic ruin, the remains of the Sun Fort. The interior is crawling with monsters, so public entry has been indefinitely prohibited. The Great Bell of Crossbell City, the symbol of the city, actually originates from the Sun Fort. One theory hypothesizes that the fort was once home to a powerful lord in the Middle Ages. Hopefully the day will come when the fort will be open for all Crossbellans to explore at their leisure. Lifestyle. Beware of monsters. The Crossbell branch of the Basic Guild has reported sightings of large monsters roaming the highways recently. The guild claims these creatures are extremely dangerous, and those traveling on the road should do so with the utmost of caution. That's all for now. Take care, dear listeners. See you at the next Aubin time. I'm having way too much fun with that. It's too good. Aubin time just works. It just works. I loved that. Alright. I totally lost track. What were we doing before I decided to just enjoy myself? Oh, that was fun. Oh, right, gourmand thing. Okay. What do I do? Where do I go? Great work? Oh, boy. Are you sure about that, Spidge? Oh. Oh no, this is this again. Your turn, where do we go? Nice. Hi, Grace. You know, I just realized I really haven't seen her that much in Azure. Not compared to Zero, anyway. She really hasn't had as many appearances. Maybe I'm going crazy. Gourmet recommendations by Crossbell's most prominent figures. For example, Maria Bellecroix from the IBC and Elia Platier, Theodore, I don't know, and Eugene from... Oh, they're also Arc and CO workers. The goal is to introduce everyone to the favorite dishes of Crossbell's most famous citizens. And that's where the SSS comes in. You'll be taking part too. This is quite the request. I can't deny that it's piqued my interest. But does the SSS really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Elia and Maria Bell, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to be catching the eyeballs if we're in your article like they will. In other words, we're the filler. No way! You can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got a real fan base these days, you know. In fact, we've been getting a lot of requests to snap secret shots of you all living your day-to-day lives. Please do not. I'm just joking. Anyway, what's important is that you guys are popular in your own right. If it weren't the case, I never would have asked you here in the first place. Fair enough. So, how shall we proceed with this request then? Are you on board? Then let me give you the details. First, you're going to go to all the restaurants and food carts on the list and try their food for yourselves. Then, I want you each to find a dish that speaks to your soul. Got it? It's gotta be the bee's knees. Finally, I want you all to write a little critique that'll be used by the CNS. So we have to go to every spot around the state to find something we'd like. One problem, what if we can't find anything we like? Have some faith, Noelle. You know how big Crossbell is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that makes you swoon. But if it really comes to that, I'll just have you write a little bit about all the spots you checked out. But that's a last resort, though. Ideally, I want you all to introduce the readers to your new favorite dish. Which means we're headed to at least 6 different places. Anything we should watch out for? Like any off-limit places? Let me think. Oh yeah, sorry, but all the spots at Michilim have already been covered, and someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. What a shame. That takes Trinity off the list, too. Too bad. I'm sure Abbas will be disappointed to miss out on all the potential business. Sorry, Wazzy. I'll put in a word for it in the guy handling the bars, though. Oh, and I've already gotten in contact with all the eligible restaurants, so don't worry about the tab. We're paying. As long as you identify yourselves, they'll be happy to serve you their signature samples. That sounds lovely, and quite handy. Wow, Grace, that's very nice of you. Huh, honestly, I would not mind doing a request like this in person. That sounds lovely. So we just have to try 6 spots, excluding bars and anywhere in Michilim. Now, the main challenge will be pacing ourselves and rationing. That's going to be a lot of food for each of us to find something that we really like. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor the meals. Once you're all done, come back here and report your findings to the CNS. If I'm not in, let Tira know, and I'll get back in the office in a jiffy. Got it. Here are the spots you go to? Okay. Real quick, before we get started on this, I just want to mention, I actually do have a favorite place where I like to go for food, but unfortunately it's not a local place. It's a place called Max. It's actually a macaroni and cheese shop that I tried when I was off in Wisconsin for a tournament. I was going to Smash and Splash 5 back in like 2019 maybe? Something like that? Oh, it was by far the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had. Ugh, I've so wanted to go back, but there just hasn't been the same tournament at that same venue, and I could not find another Max anywhere. I think it might have even been like a small, like, mom and pa's kind of business or whatever, but oh my god, it was so great. This quest just reminds me of that, and I genuinely wish I could go back. I didn't invite you? You weren't at Smash and Splash. The only other Texan person I met at Smash and Splash was fucking Wormy, the Young Link main from Houston. Everyone else was at whatever the fuck was going on in Texas at the time, because it was Smash and Splash was on the same day as some other Texas tournament, but I chose to go to Smash and Splash because I had a friend over there that I really wanted to hang out with, and we did. But yeah, like Wormy of all people was the only other Texas person there. I went to Smash and Splash by myself, and honestly, I'm still very glad I did because that was my first time traveling on plane, out of state, all that. It was so exciting. Still glad I went. Anyway, noodle stand in the Harbor District. Okay, so this guy. Central Square Restaurant, West Street Bakery. Central Square Restaurant. Okay, so let's go here. Mac and cheese has mostly been a miss? Really? I'm sad to hear that. Mac and cheese is generally one of my favorite things. West Street Bakery. Old Dragon Restaurant, East Street. Actually, Michelle, what do you have to say? Vacation for Oreos. The rest of them are all You had all better pull your weight during the cryptid investigation. Oreos is out of commission right now, so we're a little short-handed. Make sure not to leave too much work for my other basers, you hear? Don't worry, Michelle. We'll take care of what we assigned to us. Yeah, none of us can blame Oreos for taking time off to be with Shizuku after her surgery. No question. Thanks for being so understanding. We'll handle y'all's side of the investigation however you see fit. Good luck! Old Dragon Restaurant on East Street, which is right here. Hi again, Reese. Oh, okay. I can rest here too? Juice stand in governmental district, so the admin. Simply going to the entertainment, visit Ilya while you're there. Okay. I do ever so love to talk to the famous Ilya Platier and Rishia Mao. Ice cream stand in the entertainment district. Visit Ilya, yeah. Let's see if I can find her. Huh, strangely enough, she's not right there with the others. She's somewhere. If I had to give you a word of advice, Sully, it would be to put a little more emotion into how you move. It's difficult to explain, but it helps if you picture yourself exactly as how you want the audience to see you. How I want to be seen? Could you be more specific? Randy was right, she's struggling. We should probably leave them be. I agree, this would be a bad time to interrupt. Alright, well, let me see if I can find Ilya. I guess I can be up here if I need to be. There you are! What are you doing up here, Ilya? Oh, it's my favorite little guy and his friends. Did you come here to give us some encouraging words before the encore? Something like that. Were you looking in on how Sully and Rishia's rehearsal is going? You got it. I can get a great view from up here without them noticing. It's good to see they don't need me to be giving it their all. They both remind me of myself when I first joined the troupe. I guess even you were a rookie at some point. Kinda hard to imagine, ain't it? Feel free to tell us about it when we've got the time. Not that I mind, but I don't want to bore you kids to tears. We promise you won't. We'd love to hear about it. I remember all these papers mentioning how high expectations were for your debut. I had not realized you had captivated the city before even debuting. On that note, what made you pursue becoming an artist in the first place? A good question. I'd say it's because I wanted Arkan CL to perform back when I was a little kid. Oh, it was because I watched Arkan CL perform back when I was a kid. Oh, I get it. So you wanted to be just like them. No, not exactly. It's true their productions were impressive even then because of their talented artists and elaborate sets. But there was something else missing. At the end of their shows, I felt like there was something wrong, and I couldn't accept it. What do you mean? Everyone and their mothers would talk about how amazing Arkan CL was. I was afraid there might be something wrong with me to think otherwise. There I was, little baby Ilya, thinking, come on, I could do better than that. Can you imagine? A total amateur like me thinking she could outshine Arkan CL if she was only given a chance. Wow, so you were just as passionate even when you were little. With an attitude like that, I can only imagine all the friends you made when you finally did make it into the troupe. I won't deny it. I was a talentless and inexperienced amateur dancing on the toes of the real pros. But in my heart, I believed I could be the one to raise the bar. I told myself that if I let my performance do the talking, then eventually I'd earn their respect and win their hearts. Which made you who you are today. Maybe. You boys and girls know by now that I'm a perfectionist. The catch is, I don't believe Arkan CL has ever had a perfect show. That's why I went out and mined 2 diamonds in the rough, Rishia and Sully. With the 2 of them at my side, I believe we're oh so close to having that show I've dreamed of. Diamond? More like dagger. You, Ilya, are the most ambitious person I have ever met. You're a testament to there being no genius better than hard work. In your case, Ilya, you're a genius who works hard. There's no one like you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, please. You don't have to flatter me in exchange for a boring story like that. I hope you guys can attend Golden Sun Silver Moon's encore sooner or later. Sully's no, Rishia is the dagger. Because, you know, she's Yin. Rishia and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. We won't miss it. We'll look forward to you 3 putting on a show of your dreams, Ilya. Well, that was a nice conversation. It's been so long since I reminisced about when I first joined the troupe. When you guys finally have a night off, you should come see us and put on at our encore performance. It'll knock you dead. Rishia and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. Maine's Minetown Inn. Alright. Amorica Village Inn, Tandem Gate Mess Hall. Oh lord, we're even including those in the article? Let's do it. Amorica Village Inn. Having this car is a godsend. Tangam Gate Mess Hall. I keep feeling like we should run into somebody we know at one of these locations. A notable NPC or something, but I guess not.
どうしますか?
This is Kiseki. There's always a notable NPC somewhere, and so far Reese is the only one who's been around.
お待たせしました.
I'm not actually even reading these. Like, am I actually doing this right? We tried 6 different dishes by now. Oh yeah, that we have, but I'm doing way more than that. Tried sorbet, Tia loved it. Drink acerbic tomato soda, but in my opinion we should report the bellberry juice. Enjoyed glorious noodles at the Harbor District's noodle stand. Randy was a big fan of the spicy soup and farm noodles. Ate herb pasta and vinge seft in Central Square. It was very delicious. Sampled peerless fried rice. The simple yet refined flavor. Noelle seemed to really like it. Ate a thick cutlet sandwich at Morg's on West Street. It was a prototype, but I looked forward to trying the final product. Tried Chef's special omelet rice at Marca Village and Ash Tree Inn. Charmed by the flavors. So it's my recommendation. Nice, Lloyd. Ate stamina steak at Maine's Durzigel Inn. It was very filling. Heard Ample Sea Hot Pot at Tangham Gates Mess Hall. Wazzy liked that. It was a delicious meal we could share as a group. Everyone except Ellie has found something they like. While I'm there at St. Ursula, go talk to Shizuku? Why not? I do kind of want to see what she's saying right now, but she's kind of busy recovering, so I don't know if I'll really be able to. St. Ursula Medical Hospital Cafeteria. Food will be ready until day 3, so wait until then. Aww. Well, then I guess we're just here to talk to Shizuku. Which is fine, I guess, but it's a nuisance that I have to wait until day 3 to finish this quest. This is actually gonna bother me. I hate when they do this. Don't give me quests if I'm not supposed to finish them. Talk to the people at the cafeteria, they'll start preparing the dish. Oh, okay. So I guess there is a reason to be here. I did think that was going a little too smoothly. Imagine having to wait 3 days for your food. Yikes. Let's see if I can find Arios while I'm here. It's probably with Shizuku. And Chief Sergei is here. I heard the SSS has joined the cryptid investigation. I'm sorry, these kinds of things are typically Bracer jurisdiction, but with me being away from the guild right now... Knock it off, you don't need to worry about that. It's still a joint investigation, not like my kids are biting off more than they can chew. Trust them to take care of things for today, at least. So you say. Come on, you know as well as anyone that they've grown up a lot this year. Besides, you should be enjoying this time together while you have it. You don't get to do this enough, right? If you ask me, this is where you belong right now. Huh. I can do this. I did not know I can do this. Actually kind of cool. It's useless, but it's cool. I owe you, Sergei. Thank you, Chief. That's sweet of you. Excuse us. The SSS? What are you guys doing here? I told them I'd be coming alone since all of you are supposed to be busy today. Sorry about that, Chief. We wanted to check in on Shizuku ourselves. She opened her eyes. Can she actually see? Thank you for visiting, SSS. Shizuku, I've never seen you open your eyes like that. Does that mean your eyesight is returning? No, not exactly. Dr. Salin did everything she could. On paper, the surgery was a success, however, her vision has not fully recovered. All she's gotten back thus far is the ability to perceive the light around her. Got it. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about me, everyone, I'm okay. But since you're all here, would it be alright for us to take a walk onto the roof together, Father? That'd be nice. I was just starting to think it's a little crowded in here. We could all use some fresh air. But Shizuku just had surgery. Shouldn't she be taking it easy? The doctor said going outside is fine as long as she's not exposed to a strong light for an extended amount of time. Today's a little overcast, so I think it should be okay. I'll let the staff know. Would you all be able to help her out of bed and make sure she's ready to go? That was sudden. The Divine Blade of Wind may be a better father than a Bracer, and that's really saying something. He's always like that. Father is a kind man once you get to know him. Yeah, and now we can go for a little jog. Skip and walk with the guy. We're up for it. This will be fun. Watch your step, Shizuku. I will, Father. The breeze is so nice, and it feels good to be in the sunlight again. It's so warm and bright. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Shizuku. Arios mentioned something about you being able to perceive light again. What does that entail exactly? That's right, I can sort of see, but I can't make out any kind of details. It's like there's a white haze all around me, but I can still sense the brightness. A white haze? I think I can imagine it. Your eyes know there's a light there, but that's not the same as having vision. Oh, there's no reason to be sad on my account, everyone. I'm happy the surgery went well. You are? I'm a little sad that I haven't gotten back all of my eyesight yet. Before now, I'd almost given up on ever getting it back. Shizuku. But this is the first time I've ever made progress from a treatment. So that means even if it takes a long time, my eyes can still get better. Now that I think I can do it again. And I don't want to let down Father, Kia, and everyone at the hospital who's been supporting me. I'm not going to give up. I want to continue taking treatments. You're amazing, Shizuku. I think strong is more like it. I don't know about that. I still need everyone's help. If not for Father paying my hospital bills, I'd never have any hope of recovering. As long as you haven't given up, I'll support you for as long as it takes. So don't worry about that, Shizuku. Just focus on getting better for us. That's exactly what your mother would want, too. Father, you're right. I'll keep doing my best to make a recovery. I'll do it for you and Mother, as she and the goddess look down from above. Kid's got some fire in her belly, eh, Arios? No question who her daddy is. Huh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? If anything, I'd say she gets it from her mother. It's almost time for us to go back, Shizuku. Doctor's orders. Oh, I understand. We'll walk you back to your room. I should be getting back to work. You two enjoy your daddy-daughter time, Arios. Appreciate it, Sergei. We'll see you tonight, Chief. Will do. I'll be expecting to hear all about your cryptid investigation. The divine dad of wind here, taking some time off means the duty is on your shoulders. The divine what? Later, guys. Thank you for coming, Chief. I can't believe he said that with the man himself still in the room. I don't know who else could get away with that but the Chief. Huh, well, he's my former superior, so he gets a little bit of leeway. Congrats on finishing the side content for the day. Let's go. And not a second too soon, because that marks almost 4 hours. Last thing, but you heard from friends that Geofront edited some of Sonya's dialogue to match up with Cold Steel 1's Guerrilla Fortress incident. Sonya? Oh, right, the commander. It took me a second for that one. When you say Guerrilla Fortress incident, I was thinking Scarlet. That might be worth checking out. Well, here's the problem. Geofront's not going to post an update to their Azure because they're working with NIS America on the official release now. They took their downloads down. So you can't get them anymore, so I would be surprised if I could find an update for this. If there's like a YouTube video about it, whenever I get to that cutscene, then I can probably watch it. But until such time, I don't know. Well, no, I just mean that the in-game dialogue is already implemented into this game. So they altered something specifically that wasn't originally said that way. But it was said. Okay. So it's already here. Gotcha. That makes sense. Nevertheless, he was correct. For today, I hope you all have no objections to the cryptid investigation. I'll be back to work tomorrow, but I'll trust you to make life a little easier for Scott, Wenzel, Lynn, and Iola for now. We'll do what we can. That's great news, everyone. I hope your work goes well. And I'm glad you visited, too. It was fun talking with you all. The pleasure was all ours, Shizuku. We'll come see you again soon. Okay, well, that's everything to be done for the day. Not a minute too soon, because it's already midnight for me. And I do think this should be where I call it. It is kind of a shame I didn't make any story progress, but it's Azure. You know Azure. There's gonna be quests galore, so getting those out of the way is still plenty progress to me. Let's head back to the garage, save, and that will be where I call it.
どうしますか？目的地を選んでください。お安いご用です。はい、到着しました。
Let's report.
皆さん、どうもお疲れ様です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。わわ、大変でしたね。
Nice.
はい、お疲れ様でした。わわ、大変でしたね。
Hey!
おめでとうございます。
Ingenuity! Oh, let's go. That could not have come at a better time.
はい、お疲れ様でした。
Honestly, I could have gotten some more bonus DP for this one if I didn't fuck up the questions, but oh well.
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。
Alright. That takes care of pretty much everything, although I just remembered one last thing. Because Emma said this real quick. Hey, Castillo. You came right before I called it a stream. You came just in time for me to do my little ending tradition of playing the opening for this game. It's a badass anime opening. I hope you like it. But first, let me feed this Jizo statue. I will feed you some heaping omelet rice, because statues love rice. Came by to say hey. You have to go to bed now because of work in the morning? Oh, okay. Well, no worries, Castillo. I still appreciate the hello. Have yourself a good night. But like I said, I'm not exactly going to stay live for much longer either. I'm literally going to save right now, play my little anime opening for this game, and then we will call it there. Because I've been going for 4 hours, which is like the perfect time. And hey, thank you so much for the 7 bits. Can you still talk to me? Yeah, of course. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just calling it a stream because I don't want to stream for too much longer. I'm gonna call it there because I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. So, you know, might as well save it for that. Hopefully. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of weird because I do have some stuff to take care of in the afternoon, but if that goes well, then I should be able to stream by like 5:30 as usual. If not, 7. But we'll see. Thank you so much for the bits again, Castillo. Alright guys, y'all know how I do things whenever I stream trails. We have a badass anime opening to watch, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw a raid at somebody. But here we go. It has been a very good day. Alright, so while I was looking at all that stuff, I found the perfect person for us to raid, and that is going to be my friend Blitz Luigi. He's playing something called Blue Fire, which gives me some vibes like roguelike, but also kind of like Zelda, but also something of a platformer that's like 3D. It's honestly, I only saw him play it for like a little bit, but oh my god, that game looked amazing. Let's go. What happened? Did you do something cool? Let me see. Let me make sure this is gonna go through properly real quick. Yeah, okay, I spelled it right. No? Oh, let me guess. You just oh, you're fucking suffering? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it, Cisco. That's not the best thing to hear. But yeah. Let's go say hi to Luigi. I don't know what any sort of raid message we should say is, but honestly, I hope you guys enjoy the game he's playing, because Blue Fire looks actually kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry you're suffering, Cisco. I hope your suffering eases. Thanks again for the gifted sub earlier. Appreciate it. But yeah. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be at 7 or 5:30, but I will stream tomorrow. Well, I'm just going to have to see how my afternoon plans go. We'll see as we get there. It'll be touch and go. We'll see. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably hit day 2 tomorrow. Oh, for sure. It's just going to be the cryptids and then some more side quests, I'm sure. But yeah, see you guys then.